First thing I see when I come back is that you just got back and you're drenched in sweat. Well, shower up, Stinky. And then make sure after you powder up. Don't want to start getting rashes now. Because that shit fucking sucks. You good, Johnny? No need to break the noodles in half. Think of the Spagodian grandmother and unholy rage. Like unholy, that grandmother is not looking after that kid with that business guy is sending her gifts without her consent. So fuck her and fuck that guy's gifts. Oh man. All right. Let me get the feed going here. As a person who has eczema, I agree. Now, I don't think maybe I have experienced eczema because I believe eczema is, I'm not sure if it's a general term or if it's a specific sort of skin outbreak, but it's not quite acne, but it's also not like your standard rash. But I used to be pretty bad with it on, I don't know which hand it was. But it wasn't. I used to get a mild case of it around my knuckle, around my middle finger, and then it would kind of creep up. It was itchy, and I would scratch it at times, and that only made it worse. So I had to, I had to like just get some ointment on it and just like not fuck with it, which is really hard to do. It's like on my dominant hand, and I need my dominant hand to do shit. It's a general term for skin inflammation. Thank you. I don't thankfully get it anymore. I can't remember the last time I had it. No, okay, I can tell you exactly when I had it. The last time I had it was when I still was working at Wawa, so like 2012. It's about 13 years ago. You know, no, the issue that I get as I get older, you know, is that my face gets pretty dry. I haven't seen a dermatologist in God knows how long. You know, my face tends to build up a lot of oil. And my face is my face is kind of a Frankenstein landmine field of a lot of shit that I need to get taken care of. But I am terrible with, you know, upkeeping my face and that sort of shit because that's not something I ever really worried about, you know, growing up. You know, when you're growing up as a boy, you hear like exfoliating, gel mask, facial mask, like that's all girl stuff. And then you get old and you realize, hey, dipshit, we all have the same fucking kind of skin and you got to take care of yourself. But I don't know exactly how to do that. It was I got to go to doctors and tell me how to do it for me. And then it cost me money. I was like, fucking idiot. Should have looked it up on YouTube. But okay, there. We're getting ready to go here. Hey, man, thank you for the tier 1. 79 months in all caps there with 3 exclamation points. I look forward to when you get to the Spyro series later this year or the next. I wanted to ask if you'll talk about Reignite Trilogy Remake. You talk about the original PS1 trilogy. You asked me this question in the community Q&A, Emil. I'm assuming you didn't catch it, but I said maybe 3 times already that I'm going to be looking at the Reignited Trilogy remake after I take a look at the 3rd Spyro game. So, what are you, masturbating to this? Oh, say it again. But thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. You as well, Blue Dino at the tier 2. Jeebus, the big 90 / 8 year. I don't know what that means. 90 over 8 years and 6 months. Honestly, don't know what else to say. You don't have to say anything. I appreciate the support, though. Thank you very much. Yeah, so DK Bonanza at the time of this live stream is going live. I will not be getting it day one. I won't be getting it for some time, actually, because I really want to just focus on the main channel for like the next several months, and just, you know, making videos and that sort of thing, because I'm going harder in the RESR Dinosaur video right now, and I'm trying to get it done. But you know, I have other commitments as well as these streams. So hopefully you guys, hopefully it's been worth the wait for you guys. But this also means that I really won't have time to play stuff for myself outside. So the only games I can think of off the top of my head that I am no holds barred, just like I'm putting time aside to play it, is Metroid Prime 4, which like that's like the big one. It's Metroid Prime 4 and fucking I'm blanking on another game already. I think it's just Metroid Prime 4. Now that I'm thinking about it, Chikorita Curse, thank you for the tier 1 as well. If I didn't say that already, I'm not sure if I thanked you already. But Yeah, player 2, John, you heard that. My Discord notification went off because I think I have streamer mode disabled so I can actually see names. That is Trios. 1 second.
You.
Let me share my screen. There you go.
I can see.
Should we expect the review this year? What, for Prime 4? Eero, is that what you're talking about? Because if it's for Prime 4, yes, I absolutely want to. Well, when Prime 4 is out, that's the priority. Because I fucking want to play that game for myself, and I want to talk about it if I end up liking it or not liking it. That's my trash can. I'm sorry, but that was close to my foot. Rick, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. Did you get your Sonic the Hedgehog secret lair? No.
What did I miss out?
So are you familiar that Sonic was getting a crossover with Magic the Gathering?
I heard about it.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, I've heard about it.
It off as a April Fool's joke.
No, it was not April Fool's joke. It was only announced like last month. I want to say, but pre-orders for it went live. I think yesterday or the day before. It's like a secret lair sort of thing, and how it works is basically like you can only get it by pre-ordering it online. From what I understand, I'm still like on and off with Magic the Gathering, but it's Sonic the Hedgehog. So of course I'm going to try it. I'm already getting into the swing of the game thanks to the Final Fantasy set. So yeah, of course I'm going to get the Sonic the Hedgehog set. So as soon as the link goes live, I go in and I'm on virtual queue for 6 hours. Like fuck this, nope.
Oh yeah, no, that's not bad. It's not like your co-driver just stopped the car just to do the pre-order.
Oh my god.
Hey Fonzie, how are you doing?
You think, Fonzie, you think maybe that's why the job was canceled? Because your client heard that. It's like, oh, if these motherfuckers are stopping for a fictional hedgehog, they don't have the integrity to do this job. Cancel the job. Wait until they get here and then cancel the job in front of their fucking face.
It wasn't the hedgehog, it was the fact that they were doing Magic again. Well, that's what scared them. They're never gonna get any work done.
It is funny because our soon-to-be boss has a Magic the Gathering tattoo, and he also did the same thing.
Hold on, real quick. I got a notification. The VOD can't see this, but there is a notification on top of the Twitch that says the Golden Kappa train incoming. What the fuck is that? What is that? What is the Golden Kappa train?
I think it's just that you're able to unlock.
Well, a Kappa is a mythical monster from Japan's folklore.
Are they monetizing the hype train?
Oh god.
Is that what's going on? Like it's incentive, like because look, you got to feed bits into the train in order for it to happen. I thought hype was just what the fuck is this? You'll have a limited time to earn an exclusive gold Kappa E. What the shit? Limited time? What happens if I don't win? Does the battle royale collar on my neck explode?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucked up. Hey, Akari, thank you for the Hikaru, thank you for the tier 1. Oh, damn, Golden Kappa train. I have no idea what that is. Anyway, 13, I was like, oh, what did I miss? Apparently not much. Anyway, as we're getting started here at who just I think that was Experiment. Thank you. Thank you. What the fuck? How's it going?
Thank you for joining.
As we're getting started today, we're continuing our S rank shenanigans. We left off with Spagonia, where we couldn't S rank it before the streams end because we were already getting close to 3 hours, and I just wanted to stop. It was a fun fact. Right after the end of that stream, like I'm talking like 2-3 minutes after that stream ended, and we sent the viewers to the other Twitch streamer. The rainstorms outside of my house kind of caused part of the ceiling tile in my basement down here where my office is to leak, and I'm just kind of been staring at it for like the last week and a half. I've done patchwork to like fix some shit up because leaks follow me like herpes no matter where I seem to go, and nothing's damaged, nothing's catastrophic. You know, a bit of the ceiling is the ceiling drywall and the chipped away and that sort of thing. Like the water was starting to bubble, so it definitely could have been worse. And I think I know where the leak source was, so immediately I went to the Home Depot and did the best I could to seal it up. But it also hasn't rained very hard since then, and now I'm like kind of on edge. Like every time it rains, I'm hoping and not hoping at the same time for the rain to get harder so that I can see if the patch job worked. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't want it to rain because I know if it doesn't rain, it won't leak. It's a fucking summer, man. Like I as a kid, you love the summer because it means you don't have to go to school. But as an adult, you gotta deal with the fucking weather. It's hot, and it rains too goddamn much.
Well, I get the worst of both worlds. It's well, actually, where I live, I don't mind the summer at all. And since I'm a teacher, I get basically almost 3 months of vacation. So I like the summer.
Explain to me, like, how hot are the temperatures? And you have to understand before you answer that question. Remember that you're speaking to an American who uses Fahrenheit. Yeah. Don't use Celsius; it'll scare me.
Celsius conversion isn't that hard.
Yes, it is.
The fuck is a kilometer?
Well, it's okay. So before I make jump his himself, that you have to understand that I do live in a rather northern country, and the name isn't just because I have funny name. It is what is right now is, if I convert it, it is 59 degrees.
Okay.
Fahrenheit.
That's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, and the highest it gets here, I think the highest I've ever gotten here was around 75. At least this year.
70. That's the highest it gets?
This year. It has gone to 86.
Oh, that's pretty warm, don't get me wrong, but like, as someone who constantly every fucking year deals with, like, with summertime like 90 degrees plus, that feels outright fucking comfortable.
Yep, so I don't mind, but in Celsius it is currently 15 degrees, and yesterday it went to 19, which is 66, so yeah,
Poor thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but so of course, because this is just too cold for me, I went to a place where it was basically 96 most of the time. I hated it.
I hate it whenever it's hot in Minnesota. It just cooks here.
Well, what's the hottest it gets over in Minnesota? I'm actually curious because I want to get different opinions on this one. Victor, you're next. Like, how hot does it get in your neck of the woods?
You're next. I want to say like I would say last week it got pretty bad, around 90, but we've had our occasional like over 100 degrees where we die and worry about the planet.
Yeah.
But usually like our records are more in the cold areas. Like we've been down to negative 30.
You say negative what?
Negative 30, like wind chill.
30 degrees. Holy shit! That is Arctic.
Yeah.
You said negative 30.
Yeah, you said negative. You said negative 30.
Yes.
Okay, that is actually pretty damn cold. That's
I think this winter
it rarely gets that cold over here.
This winter at night it got down to negative 5.
Ooh, God, like the coldest I've ever been in, like, and I've actually like been outdoors, and I'm just talking about like looking from within the house, was like negative 13 degrees because I was still in school all the time. I had to wait for a bus to get to school. They didn't cancel class at all. They said, class is open, you got to get there. And I'll never forget because like that was it was so cold that out of curiosity while I was waiting for the bus, I decided to hock a loogie. I spat on the floor, and it froze over in seconds.
Yeah, I would say you decided to lick the light bulb.
Yeah.
I'm like, so this is the power of the Lin Kuei.
So I got a cool little update, and I want to share this here because I'm really proud of it. I just came from...
Okay, congratulations, but did we need to know that? I said, well, you said I just came.
I just came, fellas. No.
Fuck, I forgot to jump because I was thinking of Victor coming. This is your fault. Anyway.
I just played a little bit of Halo with a speedrunner.
Okay.
And I just did my first Halo, like, individual level speedrun.
That's pretty cool.
And I did easy difficulty. During a training segment, we hit 5th place.
Yeah.
For an easy level. Which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
So I'm kind of running on the running on the adrenaline right now.
I mean, I've tried to speedrun games, but then I noticed that I actually am curious what's going on and kind of lose. So no.
Go back to the weather one. As a person who lived in fucking Nevada, where like the heat can get up to like 120 degrees sometimes.
Fuck me, dude! I keep forgetting it. I keep running into that goddamn. I gotta remember to go all the way right. I don't have the rings for this now because you really just can't get hit. Like, it has to be a flawless run. I'm gonna see what rings I can grab. It's not gonna be enough, but
500 rings can give you a chance on a good time.
Also, shout out to Vegas yesterday being 113. Yesterday while we were driving by
113
with no AC. Yeah, it's fine. It's a dry heat. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's what everyone always tells me.
That's another thing about Iceland. Actually, we don't have a lot of humidity.
So I'm assuming you also do you not get much rain? If I had to tell you guys,
We do get rain. It's just that we don't have the trees to like keep it.
yeah.
Because
Well, I thought if it rained in Iceland, we had to like stay away and hide underground, like Kojima said.
Well, Kojima says a lot of things, and sadly some of them have been true. But no, the thing is, the reason we don't have a lot of humidity is because we don't have a lot of trees in Iceland. If we percentage-wise, it's like 1% of the country is covered by trees. So that usually, and we have a saying here is, if you get lost in the forest in Iceland, just stand up. So yeah, we don't have a lot in that regard. Well, and most of us are down by the sea, which for some reason, by open areas by the sea, so we don't have a lot of like things to keep in. So we don't have to deal much with humidity over here, which is why every time I go to the US and I encounter humidity, I'm like, why am I not in a pool with this humidity?
Trails, I'm sure you're... Oh, sorry. I'm sure you're used to this, but it's like, I recently read a post that just made me think about like all my friends overseas and how they probably wouldn't be used to driving for 4 hours straight and still being in the same state.
Oh yeah.
I think in Pennsylvania, I want to say if you're starting from all the way east, as east as you can be, so like Philadelphia, to use my city as an example, all the way to, what's the westmost area in PA? Like Pittsburgh's pretty close, but not quite Pittsburgh. It takes you about, I would say about 7 hours to cross the entirety of Pennsylvania.
Oh, you get halfway across the country in my case.
What the fuck?
We have a lot of mountains.
As someone who just made the drive from Sacramento to Phoenix, Arizona, that was a 14.5-hour drive.
My God.
Was
that just like total time on road, or was that with breaks?
That was total time on road. Actually, no, it was more because we drove into traffic because fucking LA.
Yeah.
So that was like
See,
total.
that's
I think this whole drive was like 15.5, so like an extra like hour.
So that's almost as much time as I spent going halfway across the world. Jesus Christ.
This S rank is all ring dependent, so if it
That's
probably
fine,
it probably wouldn't hurt for me to slow down to grab the rings along that fucking drift turn. Never mind.
Don't worry, Trios. It's fine. We did it back last night, so.
Yeah,
Because so I was like, oh great, we arrive at the job site. Job's not happening. All right, time to do a 14-hour drive back.
Fucking the game, yeah, the game just hear that, yeah. Can someone clip that, please? That was very cosmically well timed.
So if I ever am in your neck of the woods, Fonzie, I should probably just wear a bikini.
I think it would melt. Like I think it would actually just melt.
Oh my god, so yeah. I've already mentioned I'm in Minnesota, cold state usually. Our winter is like twice as long as most winters. But the most interesting thing is I love California.
Yeah.
I love going to California, but God is it hot. And I visited Long Beach for the first time, I think in 2024. And I liked Long Beach. I wasn't used to the idea that, oh yeah, I should really apply sunscreen. Because I have a sunburn on my back that is still there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You were scarred.
Yeah, I was scarred. Easily.
Would this be a bad time to say that I've never sunburned in my life and I've been on the equator?
That's not fair. You're dark skinned, though, to be fair. Like, it's infinitely harder to notice on your skin complexion.
When I get tanned, I just look dirty. And I usually say,
What does that mean?
Dirty.
What does that mean?
That just means that my skin is darker, like in the same way like I was rolling in mud or dirt or something. Then I take a shower and then I see the line. I'm like, fuck. now look like I just rolled in with pigs.
Shout out to Death Stranding 2 having a sunburn mechanic.
Oh,
what?
wait.
Why?
Wait, what game am I thinking of that had a sunburn mechanic? If you're out this for too long. You legit just got
Kojima game.
No, like, it was a cosmetic thing. It was strictly a cosmetic thing. What game am I fucking thinking of if you're out in the sun for too long?
Oh yeah,
Found
Aristotle
a
had a sunstroke.
sunstroke. Yeah.
No,
That's something I do suffer from. Is actually.
it wasn't. I don't think you can get sunburn, or maybe you could. I think Animal Crossing. Actually, I think New Leaf or one game, you actually got tanned if you were out in if you're out in the sun for too long.
A casual playthrough of this stage, John, you're going to get about 700 to 800 rings.
Yeah, which means I can't.
That'll
get hurt.
be enough.
Which means I can't get hurt.
Yeah.
Like I just can't take damage.
So, like, when you say slow down to get rings, I don't think you gotta, because you'll probably get them naturally.
Either rely on the rings and not getting hurt, or you rely on time and not get hurt. Either way, you don't have to get. You should not get hurt.
Either way, the point is, like, in order to have the most rings, I can't afford to get hurt at all. Like, but still, like, what's a little insurance?
What the fuck are we gonna get a heat stroke in Resident Evil 5? Just Chris Redfield is like, oh Sheva, I can't go on.
That was originally an intended
about to,
mechanic. Like in the earlier builds of the game, there was supposed to be like a sunstroke mechanic, but they ended up not going through with that.
Thank God.
From Minnesota on our hot days, I was doing yard work and I ran into heat stroke. And I'm like, fuck, I'm susceptible to that, like hardcore.
Yeah.
It really does sneak up on you.
Yeah, no, that shit ain't no joke. Like, my wife cannot be in the sun for too long. She will.
I don't like when the barrels don't load like that, dude. There used to be a time in the original 360 release of the game where the barrels just right in front of me. They were loaded, but the models weren't. And they would literally pop in front of my face right as they're about to hit me, including the red spiked barrels. And they're like, well, this fucking sucks. That's bullshit. A long time ago, when I did the Countdown to Generations stuff, all the stages that I showcased, I think I got at least the A or the S rank, just because I wanted to show that I do play these games. The one that took me the longest was Begonia, and a lot of it was because of shit like that, and me just like taking one thing of damage. Oh,
I will say this though, like, it is like just taking a nice pool, just jumping in the pool like after work is great.
I think there was a black hole in the bottom of the village there.
That can be some of the best you have. For me, it's, well, I don't really go to the pools often. I used to, but just taking a nice shower after a long day is just massive.
Like a shower is nice, but sometimes I just want to be submerged.
Yeah. But you also don't like baths. Like,
yeah.
Well,
I mean, you've seen my
bath.
size. A normal hotel fucking bath, like bathtub won't fucking fill me.
I mean, I don't have a bathtub, but there's a pool down the road, like within like 500 meters, which I think is like, I don't know any of your stupid American imperial measurements, but it's basically like a 3-minute walk down the road, and I'm at the pool, and if I feel like taking like a dip, hot soak, I just go there. I just
A 3-minute walk. That's like what, like a 5-minute drive? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is why I just walk.
fuck, dude! I keep fucking forgetting about that one bit! It's like the timer for the lasers is fucking different every single time! I'm getting ready to anticipate it, it doesn't happen, and then it happens! I was also really close to fucking just clipping the rail entirely. Like, just wholesale. I almost fucking ate shit jumping between the rail while I was boosting. I was like, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that?
Can you clip through that, or?
Yeah, it's happened to me a couple times on stream.
Yeah, because if you rail switch while the rail is sideways,
Yeah.
you'll just go straight down.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Don't worry, this game was just underappreciated at the time.
No, it is. Like, they're like, don't use that to mock the fucking fan base on false pretense, all right? Like, I hate when people do that.
Seriously, there are way easier targets for some.
I think I shot again, but honestly, I do agree that the one thing that I do agree is, like, I love the daytime stages. Just the Warhawk. We all know what the Super Warhawk. Just too long.
And it's just bad. I'm just saying, they're bad.
No, they're
If I want to play a beat 'em up like that, I would play God of War.
Yeah, but
And
you
if I
can't play
had an
Sonic.
Xbox, I don't know, I would just play any other like hack and slash ripoff that were popular.
Yeah, like I'll be the first one to say like favorite beat 'em ups of or hack and slashes of that generation. Like the Werehog is the last bucket when it comes to mind.
I mean, we did have Heavenly Sword, if you guys remember that. That was on PS3, though.
That was a PS3 game.
I remember your discussion about how you're just blasting through these shops and probably destroying businesses.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he should be tearing up. He should be tearing up the city just running through it.
Well,
Oh yeah, doesn't
he-
he cause like actual sonic booms? Wouldn't that just destroy like most of the glass?
Well,
Yeah.
so, legitimate curiosity, if anyone actually knows the answer to this, and this goes for anyone in the voice call or in the chat, if you were to be right next to Sonic when he went Sonic Boom, are you dead? Like, are you? At the very least, I'd
Have
imagine
you
your
seen the
ears.
intro to The Boys?
What, the boy? Oh, you're talking about the first episode?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but no. See, so that's different though, because that's A Train running through somebody. I'm talking if you happen to be in the vicinity when Sonic reached a Sonic Boom. We're not talking about physical contact. We're talking about you being in the vicinity of
Would
the
a Sonic
boom.
Boom kill you?
Yeah, would a
Right,
Sonic Boom kill you?
No, a typical Sonic Boom is not powerful enough to kill a person, while Sonic Booms can be loud and startling and can cause damage to windows and structures. Wow, a little on the nose. They generally do not cause fatal energies.
Oh, okay.
They are loud, though.
They're
So
loud,
I
so your
imagine you
eardrums
could
are. Yeah, so Sonic is giving you tinnitus.
Well, maybe deafening you, to be honest.
You're probably blowing your eardrums, yeah.
They need a little bit more than tinnitus.
I'm just imagining people walking around and they get the face of horror, so they see Sonic revving up, and then they just hear that.
Definitely insert a creator.
That's like saying Sonic. That's like Sonic saying he stubbed his toe rather than tripping and falling forward 100 feet. Like, there's a slight difference.
Yeah, but it's not.
They're both
but
technically correct.
It's nothing different to Sonic the Hedgehog.
But like
Wow.
Sonic is fast enough to pull like a Superman, right? From like the first movie.
As in, can you run in the?
Oh, yeah,
can you run
yeah,
across
yeah.
the world enough times to time travel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
reverse
because
speed rotation.
as far as I'm aware, Sonic's always needed a Chaos Emerald to time travel. He was never able to time travel just with speed alone. And before you say Sonic CD, he needed the time post in order to do that. That was not natural. That was not natural ability. Sonic can naturally not travel in time, as far as I'm aware.
I'm sorry, I got Superman in my brain still after the weekend.
I still have not seen it. I'm going to see it this Friday.
If you're a fan of Superman 64, he's completely inaccurate. So
Well, there goes my ticket. Way to go, James Gunn.
fucking took my copy. I was hoping to see an accurate representation of a true Superman like film. Completely disappointed.
Yeah.
No rings or anything.
What about Silver? No, we're not
aesthetic
talking about Silver. I mean, we're talking about Sonic specifically. Like, Silver can time travel. No, nobody can time travel except with if they need a Chaos Emerald in order to do it.
Or find the time meter and fuck up.
Well, Mephiles. Does Mephiles travel with a Chaos Emerald?
Mephiles can just straight up time travel.
Okay.
But can he stop time?
Wait, can he? Wait,
I don't know.
Hold on. Does
I'm just
Solaris have a time stop? What's that? Actually, I'm kind of
Technically, during the final boss, they exist in a place where time and space is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that means.
It means we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Then they have to
God,
they have to
okay.
kill the boss like in the past, present, and future. It's not really fucking weird.
I know it's been quoted to death, but I need to bring up the Snapcube dub of 06 really quick. I really love. It's an underrated line where they're in the afterworld, whatever the fuck. And Eggman looks up at the light and he says, "Finally, God, take me." And I
Fuck, God damn it. It is always that same spot. It is hard for me to remember that name because I get in the moment. I can't explain exactly what's happening here when I'm in the moment in the stage. It's like, it's so reactionary and I just fucking blank. I think we're 3 for 3 for that fucking laser. So anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation. Go right ahead.
No, you're all good. When that comes up, I'll try to bump you hey, stay to the right.
Excuse me.
Who came in? I'm sorry, I heard that thing. Oh, it's Jason.
Jason, how are your horses?
Are you making port of those horses? Like, who's just gonna come to your house?
Also, I also feel real quick before I'm sorry before we get into another conversation because I feel we just kind of cut the experiment from the temperature topic and that sort of thing because I think he was the only one that didn't contribute to the conversation if the experiment wanted to, like more than anything.
Well, I did. You just never asked me.
Well, no, because I didn't want to be rude. I was like Victor first, and I just kind of presumed that everyone knew like one after the other. Anyway, I guess I'm weird. But.
So tell us about the.
Last weekend we were in the low 30s, which is unusual for here. But here's the kicker: high humidity. We're talking 80 to 90% plus humidity.
Yeah. If you don't mind, if you can crank up your mic just a bit. Fuck.
It's on max.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. I mean, you say that, and I heard you this time. Like that was fucking strange. Yeah.
Well, that's because I'm having to lean straight into the mic. Which isn't the comfiest thing, but I'll make it.
Make all that. You know, I think the fog here actually makes the stage harder. No, I think the fog is not my problem, honestly. Well, I did get the encore lighting like fixed up here, so if anything, JC, the fog is your fault. But
is that the mod you're using for today?
It's the encore lighting one. Yeah, I meant to do this one last week, but I couldn't get it working in time. But I have it installed, and apparently it means for Spagonia there's fog. Like I don't know. Normally this stage does not have fog unless there's weather depending on that sort of shit.
The first time I ever heard of taking this game.
They're just saving on resources by hiding all the low poly models.
Oldest here, it would have been like minus double digits. Last time that happened was like 15 years ago.
Do you mean in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius. I remember that, the big freeze.
I think I remember it as well. No,
there was also the Beast from the East. That was one.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I was gonna say Sonic's in Silent Hill right now.
No, I'm
something about this stage.
I'm in fucking Silent Hill with how many times I've looped through the same goddamn stage, trying to get that Fable. That's Frank.
Yeah, a long time.
Hey, Kira Queen, thank you for the raid party one. Much appreciated.
Maybe the one time I've ever been in the UK was it was around 13 years ago, or was it 14? And it was pretty damn hot for me at the time. I think it was like 25 degrees.
Motherfucker.
Whereabouts were you?
Yeah. I was in London.
That was really fucking... Did you guys see that? Did you see that barrel RNG? All 3 rows are covered with the spiked barrels. That was horseshit.
London didn't be a hot box in the summer.
I seem to have
rank is RNG.
When they used to go to a different country during like their summer, it's always during
that was bad.
A heat wave. Like when I was in Japan, it was a heat wave. When I was in Kenya, it was during a heat wave. I guess after Christmas.
Yeah, it's like doing that.
Well, if you could come during winter so we can get a cold snap, I'd appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Yay, ice in the weather, gimme.
I was going to say, well, you do realize that it means that it's going to be wind in your face regardless where you turn, but then again...
You're saying this to someone who usually walks along one of the most windswept coasts in the country.
Yeah,
in the dead of night with nothing but a t-shirt and a pair of pants on. I say bring it.
You probably have fun with it. Yeah, that's one thing about the winter night. It's always in your face, regardless of where you turn.
Yeah, but if it's behind you, you get a speed boost.
I love that. That's also a mechanic in Death Stranding too.
Oh, they really are trying to copy Iceland.
The amount of shit in Death Stranding 2, like without spoiling, just is fucking weird. I love it.
It's certainly a Kojima game.
Man, that game's not that on a platform that gets fucking games.
I'll probably play one soon. I'm just currently playing Final Fantasy 16, and so far I'm really enjoying the game.
Yeah, but it's okay to not like 16, so...
Okay, but
I mean, yeah.
I don't know,
like, one of those assholes.
I'm just saying that because like when 16 came out, for some reason it was such a controversial take to like and not like 16. I thought 16 was fine. But like,
it's like, but you're allowed to not like it either, and you don't need to like. No, because I see what you said right there just kind of reminds me of like fucking how insecure other people can be with other games and other franchises, specifically Sonic.
Can I? Okay, so I was gonna bring this up earlier, but it's more than relevant now.
Okay.
I was like, that's different though.
My brother.
Final Fantasy are good. Like Final Fantasy games are good though.
Anyway, go ahead.
My brother recently played through Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy VI is fantastic.
Yes.
Like undeniably. Is a fantastic
Where are you
game.
going with this, Victor?
And then he played Final Fantasy IV.
Yeah.
And I told him, don't expect 6 out of this. It's a shorter game. It's more of a casual RPG. And motherfucker feels the need to compare everything about 4 to 6. And he's like, well, I don't really like 4 that much. I'm like, that's because you're comparing it to 6. You've forgotten how to enjoy.
Game on its own terms.
You forgot how to love.
And then I brought up, yeah, so you should try 5. It's nothing like 4 and 6. Like, you enjoy 5 for completely different reasons. And he feels the need to compare it to 6 before he's even fucking played the game.
Yeah, okay.
But
that's just stupid. That's short-sighted and that sort of thing. What I'm more
he's
getting at.
comparing it to the wrong game though. He should really compare it to Final Fantasy VII instead.
Yeah, besides, you shouldn't have allowed them to play 6 first then.
He actually decided to do that first himself. I'm like, you're insane. I respect it. And he loved it.
6, I guess is an okay entry point.
You know, but I just kind of find it weird that when people will feel it's like I think that what they're doing is they picture themselves like standing tall and proud on a pedestal, shouting skyward. I think Undertale's mid, and it's like right? No, and it's like, but everyone else around them is just staring. Is like, all right, and then they leave.
Undertales.
And it's like, yeah, like, what did you think was going to happen? You're allowed to have opinions. Like, it's fine.
I mean, there's also the issue with 16. Like, a lot of people had they were really up Yoshi P's like high pedestal.
Yeah.
A lot of people like were praising him just for that. And there's a person who used to love playing 14 and still respect 14. I know, I get it. Like, 14 gets so much like talk about. It's to some I could see it being like, all right, please shut up.
Keep to the right here, John.
I'm gonna try and keep to the right, but I can't keep to the right entirely because there's a fucking pillar that's in the way. That's why I keep shifting.
Immediately.
That pillar right there. Like I have to go right here.
No, go.
Yep, 16 is in that list of games that I've heard good things about, but I will never play because it runs like ass.
Which is valid. I think like if the game doesn't fucking run, you can't force yourself to play. Holy shit! What's happening in the background there? It was just a cacophony of explosions behind my ear.
You've broken the sound barrier too many times, Sonic.
That makes me wonder because I'm playing the PS5 version of the game. Well, thanks, John. But
Go away!
how's the
Go
PC
away!
How does the PC version?
Sorry.
How does the PC version of 16? Have you guys heard anything about?
I mean, the PC version doesn't matter. With PC games, you can just brute force them if they're not that bad.
Yeah, and 16 does have a PC version, so maybe that one.
Yeah, but no. I'm not buying it on PC.
Your Discord mic cut out, so I just heard.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I'm fucking done, man. Holy shit, I was there forever. Don't.
And he wins, and then.
No, damn it! You played the reverb part at the same time I brought the nut button back. Like,
Oh my god! They took a screenshot, a nut and a fart at the same time.
Ooh, I really went on out on that one.
But yes, for me, like so far, where I'm in the game, I'm enjoying it. I'm intrigued. I wonder where they're going with this. Why they're really trying to copy some things in Games of Thrones? Because goddamn.
You complete 3 full laps.
Okay, I have the giggles. I'm sorry. I just read Chaos Alex bust a fart.
Yeah.
But the PS5 era has been really annoying. Let's just make games run like shit.
Well, yeah, DLSS will fix that.
I remember seeing a headline about how PlayStation already has eyes on making the PlayStation 6, and I just screamed. Because it's like, guys, focus on what you have.
Well, this isn't
apparently,
news.
yeah, it's just annoying. It's like we
Victor,
just
when
got the
you release a
PlayStation
product,
5.
what do you do after that? You start research on the next product. This is how you run a business.
It's disgusting.
Jason, tell that to my favorite company that I will defend Nintendo that took 10 fucking years to make a Switch 2.
Yeah, and they've been thinking about the Switch 2 for 10 years.
But you see, you have to
So-
leave the multi-million-dollar company alone, Jason. You can't bully them.
Yeah,
You know, you
they're
can't
literally
believe-
always looking for new hardware. That is part of running a business, is looking at what your business needs to do next.
I wouldn't say Switch 2 is awful. I will say Switch 2 is just okay.
The thing just came out.
The Switch 2
Literally,
is what it is,
just,
you know?
it's just over a month old.
And like the main game is a $80 game that people refuse to not buy digital, but I digress.
Are you talking Donkey Kong Bonanza or Mario
No,
Kart?
I'm talking about the $80 Mario Kart game.
Okay,
that
okay.
people
I
are
wasn't
buying.
sure. I don't know anymore.
I mean, Donkey Kong comes out tomorrow, and I'm probably going to get it because I'm legit interested in the game, and I managed to test out a demo when I was in Japan of it. It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, but it's not a Rareware game, so it doesn't matter.
Rare is no longer the company it used to be. You have
yeah,
to
they
cancel-
What the fuck
canceled
was
the
that? What the fuck was that? I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all.
What you were saying, Fonty? Something about... Oh.
I hope
Oh,
they
yeah,
didn't
no,
fuck me out of the
like-
S rank. That's
With
bullshit.
with all the Xbox cuts, they canceled Perfect Dark. The reboot of that.
I played Perfect Dark originally, and I
fuck?
didn't think much of it.
It's on the NSO, but the
Yeah,
the,
The thing I
the
love
reboot.
is the thing I love is people being
Son
like,
of a bitch.
well, if games are going to be $80, why don't you lower the cost of the digital versions? And then you have Mario Kart World sitting at $50 if you got the bundle. Well, that doesn't count.
Fucking
The fuck were you gonna do?
that fire enemy.
Why are you buying a Switch 2 and not
cupped
getting
me
Mario Kart
of
along
the
with it?
goddamn S rank. God. Oh,
Well, easy,
God.
Jason. I want it physically, and physical media is the way to go. Even though it runs slower than just installing it on your Switch 2.
Alright.
All right.
Actually, for me, it is a lot cheaper for me to buy digitally than physically because I'm going through the store. Let's see, and
I'm sorry.
okay, let's say the Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 version is in Icelandic krona is 40,000 Icelandic krona. Now I'm going to transfer that over to the US dollars. Where is that bloody thing? Okay, 40,000 kronas is $114. That's what I have to
Your
buy.
system
That's
can't
what
play these games unless like the system itself is updated. So I'm sorry to say, it's an always online platform, whether you want it to be or not. So buying it physically means jack shit.
Yeah, but Jason, that doesn't count. I
dash
want the
there.
cartridge.
Holy shit, Mario Kart World.
What, you want to
is-
be able to taste the cartridge? Okay.
Once you have to know that the price of the Mario Kart World in Iceland,
Yeah, how bad is that conversion rate?
$130.
Ah!
Yeah.
No. Nintendo said respect the value. We'll listen to Nintendo.
Nintendo can eat my ass. That is way too much.
Oh, actually, topical. Nintendo just announced the casting for Zelda today.
I'm not gonna
As in like the Netflix stuff?
The
live action
Live
one.
action Zelda.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. What did they say?
I've never heard of these actors, and I'm kind of happy about that.
What do you got?
We got a distributor for it, though.
All right.
Let me see
this-
Zelda actors. I gotta remember their names here.
We did get a synopsis for it, though.
Okay.
Okay. What is the synopsis and why is it open at time?
It says Link, he come to town, he come to save Princess Zelda.
It's a Zelda.
So yeah, Benjamin Evan Ainsworth's son,
Okay.
and Bo Bragginson's son, because that's how they were announced.
Leave Erickson Day, what?
Bless you.
Yeah, but
Why are you saying
I
son like you're some weeaboo?
Other that's
be
what Shigeru
Vikings from
Miyamoto said, so I'm trying to stay
I get it.
respectful.
They must be Vikings from Minnesota.
Excuse me, it's not Leif Erikson. He's not a Leif. It's Leif.
Whoop.
Learn how to pronounce it.
Yeah, but at the same
Yeah.
time, we're not saying it's an Angelou.
I mean, it's not that you guys are missing letters.
Thank you for
no
stopping
sense.
by. Much appreciated. Hey, Richard. Thank
I
you
think,
for the tip.
when it comes to Viking names, don't they adapt like the first name to their last name?
No, they just
That's-
put a helmet with horns and called it a day.
Actually,
That's not what I mean.
it's more like, well, it depends on that, but most of the time they associate, like you always take your father, well, it depends, but most of the time you take your father's name as your last name and just add daughter or son to it. So son and dóttir are son and daughter. So it's just telling you you're like Leif, you're the son of Eric. So it's just that.
Which is topical because my dad's name is Eric.
Hey, what the fuck, dude?
I think
All right,
that's
Lightspeed
basic
Dash
base.
just didn't want to Lightspeed Dash there. That's
Thank
bad.
you
Wait, what am I
for
fixing?
sharing,
Just
Victor.
looking
I
down.
will keep that noted.
But it honestly depends. Like some people usually people who have like family names like mine are usually have foreign family members, usually on the father's side. I mean, there was a while that I could have adopted my father's name and become a Swan, but I don't want to be Henry Swan.
Yeah, but why don't we talk about the true victims of history, the Danes?
The Danes?
Danes? Okay, first and foremost, those fuckers ruled over us for half a fucking millennia. And second,
They had it coming.
Fucking, like Jason says one thing and Trios just throws the fucking gloves down with the Danes. It's like, how fucking dare you? This atrocity cannot stand.
Oh, could that be like going up to the French and asking, hey, do you remember Agincourt?
Oh shit.
I mean, you guys had to get your freedom from the British. We had to get our freedom from the Danes.
To be
Not okay about that.
Fuck you. Oh, you want? I keep instinctively want to just exit the stage. Just restart the stage. It's fun.
It's really dumb because like all I'm thinking is fucking Lars Ulrich from Metallica because that's like the only Danish person that I know that's like famous. So like all I'm thinking is just the fucking drummer from Metallica just hitting you with like drumsticks.
I thought the Vikings were. Surgeon Dragon says I thought the Vikings were something Vinland Saga, and then said no, they're an NFL team.
Yeah.
The Vikings.
A common mistake. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, sure. They didn't do things like go to Britain and sack their churches. What did they aim for the churches? Gold. I'm not joking.
We need the Wizards.
Yep.
All right, I'll get them. Like, why'd you bring me a basketball team? You asked for the Wizards.
No, I need an actual magic man.
Oh god,
need
now I
some
gotta see what the
recruits.
other guy is bringing me in terms of bulls. Why did I go the other way?
Because you asked for the bulls.
He got scared.
Bulls
So
frighten
that's
me.
Blasted for a soft metal.
Now remember, it's going to be below freezing, so don't forget to bring heat. All right, well, whatever you say, brings the heat.
We have required your heat from Miami. What? Well, I mean, Miami does have heat, but you brought me the wrong Miami heat.
Okay, so I brought a submachine gun. You said brought heat, right?
Man.
Hey,
Or was that heat? You weren't very
Isn't that just
specific.
packing heat?
Yeah, you said bring heat. Therefore, I packed it. I packed it in the form of nice tungsten bullets.
Okay,
nice.
I just brought you an oven.
I need art of a
Alright, so-
Minotaur and a Chicago's bull. You hell yeah.
We're gonna take a small vacation to India and meet some of the Indian people over there. And then you get there, and it's just a bunch of fucking Cleveland Guardian fans.
Okay, I was about to go like, you're not going to say something about the Washington Commanders, aren't you?
Excuse me, I asked for a trip to India, not Indianapolis. Jeez.
What are they called? The Washington. You just said it.
They're called Commanders now.
They're called the Commanders.
they're no
now.
longer-
Beforehand, they used to be the Redskins.
Yeah, and the Indians.
What a
used to
welcome
be-
change.
Well, the Cleveland Guardians used to be the Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they changed those too. Okay, so I'm not I'm not entirely up to speed with like name changing and that sort of thing because the big one was the Redskins, and I always wondered, well, not always wondered because I only just learning about it now, whether or not the Cleveland Indians will also be changed. They're called the what now?
Yeah.
See, I missed back in the day when like football wasn't woke. What do you mean that's a sport? Oh shit!
Well, I hope you brought me the Commanders. Why did you bring me a football team? I need
What the
I'm about to enter a
fucking
war.
shit, dude? I'm literally holding right. What?
Maybe it's your frame rate. Isn't that an issue?
No, my frame rate is the same as it's ever been since we've like session 1. I know the Discord stream is probably at 30, but like the game's running 60 for me.
I can't wait to hear about Washington's college football team, the Washington Washouts.
That's something that was discovered in, I think, Shadow Generations, and because it's running off the same thing as Frontiers, I wonder if it's an issue there too, but different frame rates would give you different results for very specific parts.
Well, they, someone in the chat was mentioning, but this is one of the stages they brought back in for cyberspace for the Frontiers game. And I remember not struggling nearly as much as there I do here because of the different like jump physics and the boost. You know, the jump acting as in like a makeshift like triple jump in Frontiers actually kind of breaks some segments in half, but in Unleashed, Sonic doesn't even have a double jump. And that's literally it, isn't it? That's the one thing that really makes the level so much easier in Frontiers is because you have a double jump in Frontiers and you do not have one here. I really wish this game just had a double jump.
Yeah, hold on. Let me post this in the in TV movie spoilers. But like that used to be their mascot up until like 4 years ago.
Yep. No, you could still find merch of that like around.
We printed so many shirts.
Don't worry, the president will fix this. He'll bring back this logo.
We used to use racist caricatures as our mascot. Can't do that anymore.
Can't do that anymore.
We used to build railroads.
I'm sorry.
We used to pour hot wax into the asshole of new Marines, shouting, "Welcome to the Corps."
I love the current state of like, yeah, I miss when things were just, I miss when I was just able to be racist and have no consequences.
Yeah, and that's basically what they're arguing.
That's something I don't think it's too controversial to ask. Like, is there one definition of the word woke? Because it used to be like,
no, there's not.
Yeah,
it's whatever the fuck you want.
It's whatever I don't like. Woke is whatever I don't like.
It could mean multiple things. It could just mean a minority, minorities, or just or fuck it. It could just means a gay person, just a singular gay person.
Yeah. So like, Victor, a better question: what did the word communist mean back in the '60s?
Okay, you know what? Fair point.
According to that, that's apparently me currently because I have affordable health care.
Yeah, that means you're woke. Yeah, you're a socialist woke guy.
Okay, Jesus Christ. What is going on with this fucking camera messing with my goddamn sense of direction? Why did I go left there? I was literally holding right as I was boosting. It's because Sonic's model was facing left when I hit the boost. But why was Sonic facing left when I was holding right?
Good question.
Yeah, like Superman's woke. See, I'm really glad the movie, after it finished, it made me really feel like Regine Superman was right.
Without I haven't seen the movie. I've just heard that there's some very, very on the nose symbolism for that movie, and I'm really interested to know what that means.
Yeah, once you see the movie,
You'll know
it's pretty
immediately.
obvious. Yeah, but without spoiling it.
Yeah, that's to say also there's this one joke that comes in the movie that every time I find myself doing it, I just start giggling. I already posted it in movie spoilers, so sponsor if you want to see which part you want to know? But
I don't know.
Yeah,
Even
no,
then, I without asking for any context, and because I don't want the movie spoiled for me in any sense. I think sometimes you need to be on the nose because people are just that fucking dense.
What do you mean? Homelander's a good guy.
Yeah, it's kind of like the people who love the boys come to the fifth
Flew too
section.
close to the sun.
No, season and realize, wait, this series is making fun of us. Are we the baddies?
Well, it's kind of like how, okay, this might be going a little too far, but Punisher and what happened with Punisher's symbolism trying to get reclaimed by
bad cops, yeah.
by bad cops.
Yeah.
You can just say ACAP.
Without realizing Punisher's very anti-cop to a pretty violent degree.
Yeah, like anti like corrupt cops and bad cops in general, which is like the majority nowadays. Anyway, I've got to run here. My lunch is over with. I hope y'all have a good time. And for all those who are getting mad, they never once said it was Israel. So why do you think of that?
I'm gonna ask my dad if I can watch that. Be right back. I'm gonna see if we can go to the theater. I gotta see this movie.
Oh yeah, just overall, that it's a fantastic movie. I highly
Yeah, no,
recommend it.
it's great. I love every. It's definitely my #1 live-action Superman adaptation.
Yeah, same here. Someone both love the 78 film and Man of Steel. Yes, I'm one of those guys.
I did enjoy Man of Steel, but the fucking thing of like, no son, don't save me,
Yeah.
is still fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. That's the part of that movie I legit despise.
Yeah.
That's not the way.
If you're
Like,
gonna
for the-
kill,
for
if
the
you're gonna
time-
kill, if you're gonna kill Pa Kent, it needs to be in a way that Superman legit cannot save him. Like, no, let the tornado
Yeah.
carry me. It's like, what the fuck, you idiot. I don't know what message you think you're sending to your son by doing this, but it's like I would have picked a different way to kill that guy.
Yeah.
Or just save him.
No, he can. No one can know about that. We have to have Superman as Batman. What do you mean?
Without spoilers, though, Ben Gardner was surprisingly great. I had no hopes for him, and
What the flying fuck? Oh my god. Okay. All right. So I just gotta homing attack that goddamn robot. All right. That's what we gotta do.
Here we go!
Well, don't let me kill the conversation now. Go right ahead.
It's just,
I'm trying to think without spoiling the movie. That's the thing.
Then
Like,
it's probably we should just talk about something else because I legit don't want anything spoiled from the movie for me. And it kills me that I couldn't go see it last week, but I had other things to do.
Actually,
yeah.
do I need to know anything about Superman to enjoy this movie?
you need to know that Superman is a person.
He is.
Okay.
He wears. He has
And-
an S. He wears his underwear on the outside, and green rock kills him.
I was more thinking like, you know how Man of Steel was a lot of people's unfortunate introduction to Superman?
Yeah.
Like without jokes, like if you just have a basic understanding of what Superman is and what he does, that's all you need to know.
Okay.
Like
Superhero,
you don't need anything.
Hope, Lois Lane, Clark Kent, you're good.
I will say this though, I am happy that it's not an origin story.
Yeah. They
Okay.
kind of point out. Okay, here is Superman.
This is what happened. He landed. This happened in between. This happened in between. This is right now, and that's how it starts.
Awesome. Yeah. Also, adoptions apparently the dog adoptions raised up by 500% after the movie came out,
Yeah, I wonder why.
and I think that's really sweet and terrifying because these are
agree.
probably mostly people that don't know how to take care of an animal.
What about Jimmy? Jimmy's fantastic. That's all I'm gonna say.
Stop.
Not saying anything else.
Stop
Just-
talking about the movie.
I'm gonna switch,
Talking about the
I'm gonna
78
switch topics to Robert Pattinson. Did anybody else see that when it came out?
Oh, the Nirvana song. Yeah,
I like that movie,
I'm excited for part 2.
especially I think it's gonna be Mr. Freeze related. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm hoping they give us a good or proper.
See, that time I didn't launch. Why didn't I launch that
Proper-
time?
Because it
Like, I'm not actually looking for an answer. You could just keep talking.
I am though hoping that they can actually do Mr. Freeze justice. Because he's.
I mean, all they need to do is just make Heart of Ice into a movie, like a live-action movie, and call it a day.
Yeah. Hell, even with Arkham Origins, they did the Heart of Ice thing, and it was legit a really good DLC in Arkham Origins.
It's definitely looking to be my favorite trilogy of Batman movies because Mr. Freeze and Riddler are my favorite Batman villains.
Yeah, well, Batman and Robin had Mr. Freeze, you know, and
hell yeah, it did.
Christopher Nolan's stuff was good until Rises.
Why don't you chill out?
I love Bane in Rises, but Rises is not what I would call a satisfying conclusion to that trilogy of movies. I think it's way too early to say that this is going to end up being your favorite. There's only been one movie, and we know nothing about the other two.
That's just a shame, and you know everybody's made the joke, but oh, go ahead, Vons.
No, go right ahead, because I'm about to make a dumb joke.
Okay, Dark Knight Rises. You really cannot understand what he's saying. Bane.
Oh no! Didn't remove the goddamn nut cup from his face.
Filter, yeah.
Yeah. And if to think it used to be worse. If you could ever find the original IMAX preview of The Dark Knight Rises, I think it was filmed. It premiered with like Avatar or one other movie. I'm not entirely sure. But Bane used to be much harder to hear. Then they had to redub everything just because audiences could not understand what he was saying.
You know,
now, I want to say I'm very thankful for one person that made this movie great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rock the Dwayne Johnson, for fucking up Black Adam. Holy shit.
That was originally going to connect to there's going to be like a fight movie between Black Adam and
I'm so thankful for you, final boss from WWE, for ruining whatever fucking thing you did with the Snyderverse. I applaud you.
I mean, he finally burned the damn thing.
Do you remember when he showed up at the Game Awards and he was just shirtless in his gym?
Oh yeah, when he was like pushing for his like drink, right?
Yeah, it's like, bro, put on a shirt.
I mean, The Rock has the body though. Like, I get it. Like,
he's got the eyebrows. It doesn't mean he needs to do the eyebrow thing.
Well, yeah, that's literally his entire personality.
Eyebrows and being a boulder.
I would feel better if he was wearing the gold chain and turtleneck.
Now I think about it though, when we're talking about Bane and stuff like that, my introduction to Bane was
my fucking Christ, dude. Like, I need to understand why sometimes I can homing attack the shield dude during the same fucking animations, and sometimes it doesn't go off. Like, what is happening here in this fucking stage? Am I gonna have to start talking about the game?
Alright, what was that, Trios?
I was gonna say my introduction to Bane actually was Batman and Robin, and then I actually started to see how he was in the comics. Like, wait a minute, this Bane is smart. He's not a big brute who just goes yelling and drinking all that Kool-Aid.
I think my most annoying thing when people interpret as Bane is like he is a big-bodied wrestler that casually says Spanish words.
I think he's actually really.
I'll break you,
smart.
Bruja. It's like, okay, you speak English. You could just call her a witch or.
I'll break you, and then the Bruja. What the hell is a Bruja?
I love the Arkham series, but like, come on, man, they got it like amazing in Origins.
Bane called Doctor. What was her name? Called her a Bruja. What does that mean? It's Spanish for Bruja.
No, I'm less familiar with Bane, but is he usually depicted as a hulking monstrosity? Or
Only Batman and Robin. Only Batman and Robin ever did that. Like anyone.
Like the whole thing with Venom is just the whole thing with Venom with him is just it's supposed to make him stronger.
Yeah,
like,
that's literally it.
He has his bronze, he has his brains. Like he
is one of Batman's most intelligent ones. Like.
Yeah, he was able to deduce Batman's actual identity, and then he actually managed to defeat him with a plan that had him basically tire out in the span of a week without sleeping.
Yeah.
And then he broke his back. Batman got better. But Batman got better. Because nobody wanted to Christmas. because nobody wanted Dick Grayson as Batman. It honestly would have been a good
Yeah, like
Dude, why
Arkham
the fucking
Origins-
camera do that? Why does the camera
I
do
know
that? Why? I have to home. Look at the conundrum that I'm here. If I don't homing attack the goon, I fall because I clip on the left side of the platform. But if I homing attack the goon, the camera goes ape shit.
That was too loud for Discord. All I heard was goon.
Good. At least the audience heard it.
Alright, that man is a goon. Not in public. But yeah, I do. But Bane is one of my favorite villains when they allow him to be, smart and the guy then can beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, the Goon. The comic, the Goon. Where they fight zombies and shit.
At least they aren't the Goon Knight. The Goon.
I feel so bad for that comic because that comic series is really good. It's just like, oh yeah, you're now known as like masturbatory. Great.
It's a subpar movie, but I have such a massive respect for Jim Carrey Riddler.
I mean, he's just scary in that movie.
Well, Jim Carrey's Riddler elicits Frank Gorshin on like
the 60s
acid,
show,
like Well, because that's the entire stick with Forever and Robin. It's clear that Joel Schumacher loved the '60s show and just wanted to make a more modern interpretation of it. The problem is that they're sequels to the Burton movies, so the contrast is night and day. I mean, literally, those movies are so bright.
Yeah, then you watch the Burton movies.
And I mean, and that's fine. Like when you look at them in a bubble, as with their intention in mind, Schumacher wanted to make '60s Batman movies. Then I can enjoy them for what they are. I don't think they're still, especially more Robin, because I enjoy Forever. I can enjoy Forever. It makes some aspects of Batman and Robin easier to swallow, but it's also like it doesn't exactly excuse everything, because I also think like Batman and Robin's plot is also very shallow.
I mean, the only thing good that came out of Batman and Robin was the fucking roller coaster at Six Flags.
Oh, I think I rode that once, and only once. I rode the '89 coaster more times.
Batman and Robin. I'm trying to figure anything out if I'd liked anything about Batman and Robin nowadays. I hate what they did.
Oh, they also had a great arcade game that literally gave you seizures.
What were you saying, Drew?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what did I like about, if there was anything I liked about Batman and Robin. As a kid, I liked it because a superhero punch big dude. Why is this lady making me feel things? And why bat nipples?
All right, so the follow-up question I have to ask for that one, and why is this lady making me feel things? I'm assuming you're talking about Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
That moment you had that feeling, was she in or out of the gorilla suit?
I think it was out of it.
Okay.
Well, it was about halfway, and then the gorilla suit came in, and he was like, "Oh hell yeah!"
I was about halfway through it, and then I realized, like in the middle of it, it's like, "Oh no, put the gorilla suit back on."
Also thinking about like the '89 movie and going to like Batman and Robin and stuff. I feel really bad for Two-Face. He got whitewashed.
Yeah, I remember that. That fact.
Well, if you remember, okay, not to bring the mood down, but Tim Burton says that people of color don't fit the aesthetic of his films. So,
wait, did he say that?
He did. And it's like, bro. And
Can I get a source on that?
No, I got you.
Okay, yeah, if you don't mind, thank you.
He's bringing up the source.
Let's look up Tim Burton racism. Okay. Yeah,
Was Harvey Dent in Forever? I see what you did there, Blue Dino, but no, if you mean in Returns, no, not in the film itself. In some of the earlier drafts, yes, but not in the final Returns movie.
Returns was a movie that kind of scared me off the Penguin, because Danny DeVito's interpretation, and when the Penguin dies, like a funeral scene with the
it's really dark.
It's terrifying, and nowadays I'm kind of like half terrified, just half laughing my ass off when the Penguins come up and send him up to sea. Basically.
Okay, so
this was sad until the guys in penguin costumes came on the screen.
Washington Post article. Tim Burton explains why his movies are full of white people.
Okay.
Which, opened a can of worms, so I'm making light of the situation, but it starts out with Tim Burton has a very particular aesthetic and vision. His films are dark, quirky and dark, offbeat, and sympathize with the outcast. They are also very white.
Yes.
And I remember this article kind of blew up for the wrong reasons, and it kind of opened a can of worms.
All right.
It was really ugly for Tim Burton.
I mean, there were,
Well, is that it?
Yeah. 'cause-
Yeah.
Is that all he said? Because wait, hold on. Is that the full quote? Because that doesn't really say anything. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Because yeah, that didn't say anything.
There was.
You know, though, it is really funny that like
Stop
Billy
with
D.
the
Williams.
fucking camera shifting! Stop! 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 I just want to fucking clear the stage, but the camera wants to do. God, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of fucking Sonic Superstars, because the final boss in Superstars had the same goddamn problem. The camera would just spin during the final boss for no fucking reason, and it can get you killed for no fucking fault of your own. Am I almost done? Am I warm, sir?
Okay.
No! God damn it!
This
Holy
article
shit.
is like a...
I almost ate it at the very end there!
Okay, so this article I'm reading is a response article
Yeah.
to the controversy, so that's
Okay.
why it's lacking the quote.
So what's the actual quote?
I'm trying to find it.
You just can't say this for sure, and then you can't find the source. That's how misinformation spreads. Be better.
Well, I found it on. Facebook.
Look, I just want to say that Billy D. Williams is like kind of typecasted as a backstabber. Not saying that Two-Face is a backstabber, but he is a lawyer.
Oh my god.
Wasn't he like a prosecutor? No,
He was Lando. He was Lando in fucking Empire Strikes Back and backstabbed fucking Han Solo.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
already
yeah.
Two-Faced.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he scraped the top of the Millennium Falcon and took away the satellite antenna.
And then he became Childish Gambino in a flashback. Yeah.
What?
Okay, so I'm going to read the full quote, not just the first half, because
Okay,
I
okay.
think it's context. This is fascinating to me.
Okay, go ahead.
And I want to stress I'm reading a quote, chat. Okay, I remember back when I was a child watching the Brady Bunch, and they started to get all politically correct, like, okay, let's have an Asian child and a black child, or a black character. I used to get more offended by seemingly forced representation. I grew up watching blaxploitation movies, right? And I said, that's great, but I didn't go like, okay, there should be more white people in these movies, and people raised a fit about this.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was, yeah.
It's more about what he perceives as forced representation rather than just naturally wanting to include characters, minorities, or people of color inside the movies. Which, I mean, it's still, like, maybe you could have phrased that better.
The part that I remember is that he said, like, well, the cast, it was generally speaking about, like, how his casts of characters are generally meant to fit the aesthetic.
Yes.
And I think people read into that for interesting reasons. But yeah.
So people are stupid.
He gets a pass though because he made Night Before Christmas. What do you mean he didn't make it?
I think the problem was the lack of context with this quote.
Yeah, which is
But to be honest, the more you
a big
backtrack-
problem that a lot of news articles tend to have, especially in an era of social media. God damn it.
I mean, even then, so you were asking me for a source, and I had trouble finding it.
Yeah. Did I get that
Just
shout? Guess I
ChatGPT it,
did.
bro.
This is why you go to that.
See, that's what happens when we don't see. Fucking, all I'm thinking about right now is like you should have watched Superman, John, because we could have been talking about Superman. No, you could talk about Superman. Now we got to talk about Tim Burton being a racist.
Also, wait, hold on. First of all, no, because you would put it like a spoiler card.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be so quick to shut the conversation down.
To me, it's like I completely lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Oh my God, Tim Burton!
Tim Burton, why?
How dare you?
No, I get. Okay, I remember what I was gonna say. I don't think he was trying to be offensive there. I think he was just a little like he was showing his boomer. Like, absolutely.
Well, boomers can be racist.
It's like, yeah, I mean, like, it's like when Grandma says the wrong thing at dinner.
Or she says exactly what she meant to say. I think it's probably what I would interpret that as.
Grandma, you can say
Boomer
that.
bias. That's a great way to put it.
Please turn around. Thank you.
I did. Now what?
How many chow are left?
One.
How many? God damn it, dude. Like, what's the score for this one? That sort of thing. Hey, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter now.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Tim Burton.
I like the Chow flying in front of his camera. Chow jump scare.
Thank you, Tim Burton, for filling up Hot Topic for the last, like,
30 years.
years.
I was gonna say 30 years. From the first day that Nightmare Before Christmas released in theaters.
Oh, and for the record, like, and this is less for VC and more for, like, the chat, you're allowed to enjoy Tim Burton films. It's just like, I think he's a product
Just like
of his own
16.
time. Yeah, just like 16.
For this one. Yeah.
Only 16 isn't controversial because of racism, I think.
Actually, no, now that I'm thinking about it, no, I really don't want to continue this conversation.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, because
actually,
I
is
think,
there a
no,
black
legit, I
person in
think,
16?
no, legit. I think that was actually a legit criticism that people were like bringing up. I'm not sure if it was more 14, but probably 16. It was like, where are all the black people at?
Did Tim Burton direct Final Fantasy 16? Oh my god, if Final Fantasy had a soundtrack composed by fucking Danny Elfman.
we would have The
They-
Simpsons.
Okay. I wouldn't put it past. I mean, they have.
Oh,
So
okay,
then-
yeah. All right, I know what you're going to bring up, John. The whole thing with what Yoshi P said.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm curious. Unless it's controversial.
Well, no, it's just kind of in the similar reign of what we were talking about before.
Oh.
Yeah, like it only just replaced Tim Burton with Yoshi P, but not exactly the same. That's an overgeneralization.
He said some things that rubs people the wrong way, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
so
Okay.
Pretty much.
yeah. I think that's,
I mean,
that's probably
but
the
again,
best way to put it. Yeah,
It's also not the first time a Japanese developer or known director like that said something like that before.
yeah. As far as I can tell.
We can have Danny Elfman compose a Simpsons world in KH4. I want to believe.
Does Danny Elfman still compose music for The Simpsons? I thought he just made the theme and then it's someone else.
I thought he got canceled a couple years ago for sexual assault or something.
Not Oingo Boingo.
Son of a bitch! I'll look up Danny Elfman cancellation.
Are you telling me a band with a song called Little Girls isn't controversial?
Okay, yeah, the first thing I saw is SA lawsuit against Danny Elfman is dismissed. I'm done here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look
all right.
up
If
anymore.
it's
I'm
dismissed,
sad.
that's I don't want to say anything else. The hell's the
Oh, no,
horse
it's
goes,
quiet.
everyone?
No, so I'm concentrating.
So anyone else in chat playing the horse gotcha?
Oh God, what is with this fucking gotcha game? Like that's all my
I'm seeing
that's,
it
that's
everywhere.
that's all the discourse that I'm a part of. It's this horse girl gotcha thing. I know it's based off of like an anime or a manga, like that's already
It's
been
based
like
off real
pre-established.
horses.
Like yeah, but it's also like why is it everywhere now? Like why did it blow up?
It's Monster Rancher with horse girls. What the fuck?
Yeah.
TLDR, it's a gotcha game that's been out in Japan for a couple years now. It's been out everywhere but United States. It's just that's what it is. It's just real life horses. Just I think the term is gajinka.
Yeah.
Just anthropomorphic, like not anthropomorphic. They're just horse girls based off of real horses.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sounds like, yeah. It's,
I mean, if it's just like people just really enjoy the game, it's like it's whatever. I just like it just sort of like popped overnight on that sort of thing.
I mean, it's
I'm
also
gonna do
really
the same
funny
thing
that
with
it beat the
Spectre
it did beat the Persona 5
Yeah.
gotcha in numbers.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And that's because like I've been reading online. It's literally just because a lot of people do not want to play Persona in Japanese.
What do you mean they have to understand what's going on?
Yeah.
Can't they just look at the pictures of
The
the?
only thing I see is just people talking about the Subway Slammer, and they're like, "All right, yeah, this game is all right." Like, I miss the voice acting.
Yeah, like I ultimately don't care at the end of the day. I'm just wondering why did it blow up like suddenly? And it's strictly just because of the gotcha game. Like, it's new. Like how recent is it?
couple weeks in America.
I've been in Japan for a couple of.
Japan's been out there for like years now. They
Yeah.
so, like to the point where they've had collabs with KFC.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Y'all remember the KFC dating sim?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I do
actually,
remember that.
you okay, T?
No, I just had to check our neighbour. She just had what might have been a near faint episode.
Okay, everything all right?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just.
Do you need to remain
I'll
on?
stay
You
down.
can go like, if you need to take care of something. It's fine.
No, I've got it to bed now. She'll be
Okay,
fine.
okay. I just wanted to make sure. The KFC dating game, though.
Gotta deprogram from the hyper alertness. Just gotta.
We fucking did we do the SGB playthrough of that game? That's the one that I'm thinking of.
I'll look up SGB KFC dating sim.
Yeah, if you don't mind, thank you. Like, I don't know if we ever
My
made
Google
that
search
playthrough
history is
live.
insane right now.
You can have a lot of fun going on Facebook. I think that the only dating sim games that we've done was the pigeon one and the what's it called? Honey something?
No, not Honey Pop specifically. We did we also did fucking this goddamn thing. I can't fucking talk and do this at the same time. We did the pigeon one. I don't remember what the pigeon one is called.
Oh, How to
How to
Fool
Fool Boyfriend. Right, thank you.
That's How to Fool Boyfriend, that's
How to
it.
Fool Boyfriend. We did that one. Then I am remembering correctly. Around the same era of that time, because there was a time where myself, Elliot, and Sabrina we're doing just some casual filler Let's Plays to fill the time because Matt was unavailable for some time and he was working a lot of hours at his job. I don't remember all the details. It's kind of a blur. But there was a time when we did a lot of dating sims, and one of them was that KFC game. But we ended up something fucked up because we did the entire game, and we ended up not
I
being
love you,
able to.
Colonel Sanders,
We ended
is
up
what it's
not
called.
being able to upload it because something corrupted. I'm not sure if it was the audio recording or the footage itself, but we ended up doing the whole thing. But it was one of those things where we didn't find out about the big recording error until afterwards, and it was like an hour lost. So it's like, screw it, dude. Let's just do the pigeon game.
No, that's
So that's why I'm not finding it. Okay.
Yeah. That said, though, like I know, like on a surface level, it's pretty easy to mock like the idea of the concept of How to Fool Boyfriend, but that is a game that is legit goes places if you're willing to just stick with it.
I mean,
It's pretty fun.
that's just a lot of
It's,
like
like,
dating
funny.
sims in general.
Yeah, from what I understand, yeah.
I love the post-apocalyptic subtext.
Oh, I guess speaking of dating sims, fucking Steam bowed down to the knee with a big PayPal and had to delete a lot of games.
Wait, one more time?
Honestly, Steam
So you know the
basically
whole- Yeah, Steam removed a lot of games. I'm not going to say the names yet, but it's mostly because of PayPal and like credit card companies saying like we don't want to be part of this.
Okay.
want you to be selling porn.
Games like Funari incest.
Oh, okay.
It's becoming so. I'll save Fonz here, given I'm a member of the LGBTQ community, but it looks to be very much instigated by just targeting LGBTQ developers and games.
Like which is honestly bad, but like when there's games like just incest like fantasies in Steam, I'm like, all right. My sympathy goes a bit low from that.
Yeah, it's strange because it's like there's good there, but you can tell it's also a blanket for other shit
Yeah.
as well. It's unfortunate. Fucky is the way I would put it.
Honestly, one thing that's kind of been annoying me this past couple of years on Steam is that every time I go to the front page, and I go a little bit like what's the hardest sellers, it's like, okay, there's this one game and then 10 porn games. I'm like, lovely.
Yeah, like the amount of support games on Steam is like, all right, you're getting about as bad as on Switch.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think that was possible.
I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. Sadly.
I mean, we'll give it to the ones that are on Steam though. They're at least they're not all AI shit compared to the ones on.
No, but they've been increasing,
Yeah,
and I fucking hate it.
it's fine. Our Lord and Savior Elon Musk made a waifu.
Could somebody explain that to me? I'm not on Twitter anymore.
I think it's exactly what it sounds like. They made a female anime avatar that represents Grok.
Didn't they just link up with the U.S. government?
I think.
Yeah, they did.
I think. I think Elon Musk might be the world's most divorced man.
Yeah, just maybe. Call it a hunch.
Divorced.
World's
Amazing.
biggest
I wanted to
incel.
marry that slab of fucking hair plugs.
Experiment. Money.
Couldn't give a fuck if he was made out of fucking pure gold. I wouldn't shag that thing with a 10-foot bulge pole.
Yeah, you have to remember that not all of them have, morals or standards at all.
There is a reason why people call themselves bronze diggers instead of gold diggers.
Sounds like a low rank in Mega Man Legends.
That is a good game to go back to. I did play them long.
What about silver diggers?
They're in
Second place.
What's the thing fucking Peter Griffin said? Is like, oh, Lois, you're my silver medal.
Thanks, Peter.
The only fucking Family Guy clip that's been in my feed recently is just PETA, the horses here.
I love that. I quote it when there's an awkward silence.
Hold on. I can get the dude in a helpless state as early as the first phase. The problem is that I don't have ring energy to boost in for the follow-up hit, and I'm wondering if there's just enough time to grab rings and boost in for the second hit, or do I have to force the sideways view?
PETA, your whole wife who is here.
Yeah, the cringe is here.
Yeah, man. Why are we talking about all the controversial shit in a Sonic stream, man? I'm not even playing. I'm not playing 14 anytime soon. But it's also fuck me, dude. I miss when we talked about Wizard of Oz porn parodies.
Well, we went from Batman to Tim Burton
Boost. Why?
to Yoshi P.
Why did he? I never let go of the X button there. He stopped boosting. He just stopped boosting.
And now we're talking about Peter Griffin romancing a Gajinka horse.
You don't romance the horses, kinda.
Yeah.
The
You only get them to really, really like you.
You get one of the endings is a date, but that's all I've seen so far.
Yeah, because you can't make anything pornographic of it. Yakuza will come for your ass.
Oh no, the Yakuza will chop your dick off.
That is not exaggeration.
Fuck.
It's fine. The horse girls are fun.
I have to force this.
But the Yakuza could go around playing mahjong and helping people and beating up people in the sewers with a bike.
Yeah, for real. Can't they just be busy doing karaoke for a half hour while I jerk off to these horses?
Can I S-rank this boss already?
I feel like we've been deep in the water with this stream for where the conversation has gone.
It's fine. If it's Yakuza logic, they'll shoot you and you'll be surviving because it only kind of hits you.
Please.
They'll drop you out of
Rubber bullets.
freestyle win.
Honest.
They'll drop you out of freestyle window by drop kicking you in the face.
I love that. I love that clip of just I think her name is Goldship and she wins. You're getting drop kicked. I love it.
Ponzi, no.
That's it, right? That's it. We're done, right? That felt really good. I think that was the earn.
Hey.
That's impressive.
All right. What other controversial shit can we talk about?
We can talk about limited run and their delays.
You mean, see, that's what limited run and their delays. I don't know. Where's the sky is fucking blue.
It's kind of funny because it's now that Jason has told me the old wives' tale of limited run games, it's kind of funny because I feel like I'm going to pass it on to the next generation of unlucky bastards that pre-orders from limited run games. And I'm like, first time, huh? Because holy shit. It was bad enough seeing the Yakuza delay. They came in with all 6 of my pre-orders. And then Crossworlds got delayed to November. Not Crossworlds, Shadow X Sonic.
And you know what? They're okay because they're making physical editions for consoles for games that I want to play.
So let's not imagine you should have a stress ball on hand in case, like, if a limited run is going to elicit a reaction. That way you don't accidentally break something. I'd personally like a stress ball, but that's very funny, like reading your reaction. It's like I want to strangle something.
It is really funny that one of my favorite things is just saying like, I hope your favorite game gets a limited run release.
So if you did if you did a split shipment option for Sonic X Shadow, did you have to pay extra for that, or was it kind of just an option?
It's probably like a financing deal. You're probably paying more out of pocket in the long run than you are if you're just buying it in one lump sum.
Cool, so I got a steal because I got split shipment by virtue of delays.
I mean, yeah, that's on them.
Because now I'm getting the game separately from the statue because they can't figure out the statue. I fell victim to that.
Like, I'm
go
just
ahead.
annoyed that like a lot of like they're also doing a lot of like retro Sega stuff that I like. They had a lot of like, they had some Space Channel 5 and Jet Set Radio stuff that I wanted to get. But then I'm like, oh no, if I order this now, I'm not going to get it until like in 2 years from now. So. Remember, folks, vote with your wallet, and then try to force people to vote with their wallet so they can stop doing that shit.
You know the boss me. Excuse me while I go pre-order 3 stuff from Limited Game Runs. Although said I would never order from it.
Please let me complain about let me complain about very expensive games while I buy an $80 physical game. Yes.
Looking at my order date, I ordered Sonic X Shadow Generations August 19th, 2024. And then I ordered the Yakuza games October, December, January, February, March 24 to 25. Jesus Christ.
Okay, problem.
I've given them over $500 and I have not received any of it.
I mean, if you order that in 2024 and 2025, that means you'll get it by 2030 to 35. At the rate they're going.
I'm in pain. Why'd you have to say that?
Because it is my job to ensure that you learn life's lessons.
My job is to keep your feet on the ground.
Lower expectations. Dash your dreams.
Remember the
It's fine, Victor. The worst thing that can happen is you'll get the thing, and then the disc will not even be pressed at all.
Did that happen with Linky?
Yep.
It happened to a lot of people.
Okay, I thought of Linky because they're like within our circle, but
Yeah.
that's like, how do you fuck that up, dude?
I don't know. How do you fuck up a save battery? Twice.
Now to be clear, it was a disc with absolutely nothing on it.
Even though it was
No data.
Outcast.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but you know, Victor,
There was no data on the disc.
people, order cheeseburgers with no cheese. They want a hamburger with nothing on it. They want a disc with nothing on it. It's literally the same. Anyway, that'll be $60.
You know, this is also the same company that just pressed CDRs for 3DO games, made NES cartridges that could damage your console. You know, it's not major.
Well, yeah, because no one's going to play the game. They're going to put it in their shelf and call it a day. That's what their business is. What, you actually expected to play their games? Like, no, dude, you're
You know,
insane.
they're gonna make a GBA game and not give it a fucking header correctly because whoever did the patch job was a fucking amateur.
Alright, I'm back. Got dinner.
No, like, the worst thing about the Yakuza ones is like, oh, cool, fuck you, Xbox. Here's the only way we can get it physically. Meanwhile, you can get them, like, you can get a physical copy for the PS4 version for, like, $5 each at best.
But that's not the Xbox one. We want the Xbox one.
Yeah.
I mean, look. At least they finally got Final Fantasy 16, guys.
All right.
Where's the sales?
I mean, that's also
You
a
know
Steam
what's-
issue. When, like, I think when Rebirth and Remake came out, they were full price games, so.
For some reason, the Yakuza games, the limited run releases, their covers are completely without color. It's like black and white.
Yeah, because they just used the printer and went color tone. Fuck that. That's expensive.
Do you think we can pay for the ink?
Did they have steelbooks, or was that just a PS4 thing?
Cardboard,
for
probably.
which-
For the, I guess in the Yakuza collection.
It's
They had like a
cardboard,
book version.
Oh, okay. Because like, It's really fun. The funny thing, the Yakuza Remaster Collection on PS4 is fucking amazing because you get an empty PS3 box.
Really?
Fuck. Because I messed up my
Because
combo at the very end.
Because of Yakuza 5.
I think you messed it a little bit earlier so that you were...
No,
To be
yeah.
fair-
I lost my combo at the end of the fucking fight, and that fucked me. God damn it.
I
Like,
don't know about Steam at the moment, but on the PlayStation Store, some of the Yakuza games are like 40-60% off.
Oh no, they always go dirt cheap. Like, it's insane.
No, I mean, like, I think right now it's Gaiden and Infinite Wealth that are on the big sale, and I think like a Pirate's like 40% off.
Like a Pirate's pretty damn recent.
real quick in the chat, Attack Dak. Hey John, what Sonic game do you like that could have more potential to do better? Don't say Sonic 06. I'm gonna say Sonic 06. Why? Because you're tired of hearing of it? I don't care. That's irrelevant. But we already talked. But we talked Sonic 06 in the Sonic 06 stream. So that's. But that is like the best answer you can give. Anyway, I'm sorry for interrupting you, sort of.
Because
So don't ask a
from what I've seen, that fucking Pirate game is pretty cracked.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
best
full.
possible
It's
way.
full of like a lot of stuff. Like, it's insane. Like, again, Yakuza, like any Yakuza game like after like Kiwami came out, you're gonna find them in cheap prices on PS4 and like PC. Anything below that, you're probably, it's gonna be harder to find, but they're fair prices now.
Did Pirate Yakuza have a good story?
You played as Majima, so depending on what you like about Majima, yes and no.
I like Zero Majima.
Have you played any other Majima?
Not really.
Then I can't answer that question.
I asked about the story though.
The issue is that Yakuza 0 Majima is totally different from Yakuza 2 Majima, which is totally different from Yakuza 3 Majima, and then we don't talk about 4 and 5 Majima.
Is he fucking selling those games?
Majima's like a multiverse. There's many of them.
I was gonna say, Majima sounds like he's having has a personality disorder.
I mean, he
Dissociative
grabs
personality
Kiryu's crotch in
or
Kiwami.
DID.
You're
Yeah, he
a
does.
man.
Dude, I love the fucking tanning booth fight in Ishin.
Versus the huge man.
What was I thinking?
Is that just what he's called? Is the huge man?
Yes, his boss. You're talking about the sauna battle, right? Where like they slap each other's asses.
Yeah.
Yep. Just
I feel some sort of way like I'm hitting the buttons, I'm hitting what's asked of me, but sometimes my eyes just dart right to the Twitch chat. Like, and I can't do that because I'm gonna fuck it up if I keep looking at my audience.
So now when my friend did the pirate game earlier this year, we had Majima as fucking Luffy.
Be the king of
We
the
were
pirates.
adamant to do that. I was like, alright, what arcade games do we have? It's like, we have this, can we get there?
Don't fucking
No,
do that.
progress lock. Fuck.
Don't do that.
What is his name again? It's the villain in Yakuza 2, Blondie.
Ryuji from Persona 5.
Yeah. He's my favorite Yakuza character in terms of villains.
He's definitely up there. I love that he comes back to life with a machine gun in his arm.
Because that's what the
cultural
Yakuza
approach.
do.
Dead Souls is a fun game. It just sucks that it runs like absolute dog shit on actual console.
Well, yeah, because it's PS3, what you expect.
So, yeah.
I would love to see a re-release of that game. It will never happen, but
I would love to see like just Dead Souls get like second wind. But I also don't because I like the copy going up in price because I got it day one. So
Yeah, Farmsy needs to think about the future and his retirement.
yeah, I need to think of my investment in a game that I just randomly bought at GameStop.
What is that thing?
Yeah, the tornado sections in this game are QT events, Sparkster. Literally, just press the button told, and in terms of completing the stage, it's not a problem. But we're trying to S rank the stage, and that requires getting a perfect. We can't miss a prompt because if we miss a prompt, our combo breaks.
Yakuza Dead Souls is the reason why we didn't get Yakuza 5 physically, and it was the whole thing was done on behalf of like Sony for like America. It's why the collector's edition of the Yakuza remaster came with the empty box for Yakuza 5.
And we fucked up our combo because I hit the wrong fucking button. I said circle, I hit square, that's it. We gotta start over. Because no, we fucked that up. We cannot afford to fuck up our combo. It's like, god damn, man. Like, shit.
Circle in the square hole.
Yeah. Fuck me, dude. Yeah.
Back in you go.
No, attack deck. He didn't get personal. It's just I find it funny when because this is far from the only time it's happened when someone asks me to talk about something, but then they limit my options to talk about it. And normally the reason is because they are tired of hearing of it. It's like, but why'd you ask me? It's like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm sorry. It's like, I'm not going to say anything different because I feel, you know, people keep repeating some things about certain games and other thing. It's because they need to be discussed. They need to be dissected, and then the conversation is normally about like, well, what would have you done better? What would have you like changed that sort of shit? What have you? You know, it's like it's like going into a Reddit, making a topic of how someone is tired of this person or that person is talking about this, and it's like, I think Discord's also shitting the bed. Yeah. Discord itself is shitting the bed, which is why you guys are hearing the prompt go in and out. I'm actually going to. That's really fucking distracting. I'm going to disconnect from the call right now. Hold on a second. I'm gonna finish this stage real quick because I need a break. And Discord itself is right now is shitting the bed. You know, but it just kind of reeks. It's like, you know, someone going to a Reddit and complaining about something. Their complaint is that people are complaining about something, and it's like, this doesn't really add anything to the conversation. You're just doing this because you want attention on that sort of shit. And I don't know. I think people get like weirdly insecure about stuff like towards franchises and shit like that, and it's like, you are not this franchise. Don't make your personality this franchise because you are not this franchise. I know this conversation is kind of going all over the place, but I don't know. When you've been on Sonic forums as long as I have, if we're to keep the conversation strictly to Sonic, you know, you see patterns, you see cycles of how people like respond to different people's opinions or reception to different games and what have you. And the big thing that gets under my ass is when people identify as those products. It's like, you know, the guy with the Sonic the Werehog profile icon is gonna get pissed that I shit talk the Werehog, and it's like, you're not the Werehog. You know that, right? You know the Werehog's not real, and it's good. It's cool for you to enjoy it. You know, I'm happy that you're happy, but don't get mad because I'm mad. You know what I mean? It just feels weird. I see it happen all the fucking time. When this QT event's over, though, like, I'll head back to the Discord, assuming Discord's not done shitting itself. I'm not sure if it's something happening on the server. Specifically, or is it just something happening on Discord worldwide? Is anyone else in a Discord call right now that's happening? That's something happening right now?
Well, Sonic, prepare to be sunk. Remember, Doctor, it is not yet complete.
I'm gonna handle it gently myself. Now, the thing that's helping me in regarding this round as opposed to when I was doing this for story is, I think if I recall, when I was doing this the first time, my button prompts are still set to the Xbox buttons, which I don't have visually memorized as well as I do the PlayStation buttons. Despite using a Series X controller for this entire adventure, I've had the buttons on PlayStation because I play PlayStation games a hell of a lot more than Xbox games, so I recognize the face buttons more than the Xbox face buttons. And it's been helping me with my hand-eye coordination, where I feel I can comfortably talk and hit the buttons at the same time. But I also just lost my combo. I don't know how that happened. I'm just gonna keep going. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure, because I think Hall said in the chat that I can afford to miss 95. I gotta hit 95 of the button prompts. And I think just missing one, that I missed one earlier though, and I still got the A rank. What killed my combo though? I'm wondering like what killed my combo. Because I don't think I hit the wrong button, but the game probably said I did, and then just neutralized the combo entirely. That's really fucking annoying because I don't know what caused it. If the status is critical, Eggman, then just fucking leave. Hit the bricks. I literally can't go any further, though, until he opens the shutter again. Because hitting the missiles, like the bullets, doesn't do anything to the boss. It's only when the missiles go inside the hangar. But now we gotta wait for the boss to, like, get in position. Clearly it's not working at this point, though, Eggman, so, like, why humor? Yeah, it's literally just, oh, okay, I think I saw what happened. Because look, I just lost my combo at the end of that too. So when it says X button times 5, you have to hit it exactly 5 times. If you mash that shit, it's going to read as a missed input and it resets your combo. Because that's what happened to me just there at the end of that. One more hit, and because I got gun happy, it neutralized my combo. This score is actually probably going to be worse. Yeah, no, it's about the same as it was last time. That's fucked up, dude. That is stupid. I think combos should only be broken if you get hit or if you press the incorrect button when the button prompt is on the screen. My problem there is that I just hit the X button too many damn times. Yeah, don't mash for making lumpy potato. I actually really like when my mash has a bit of lump in it because it gives me, I don't like it when my mash is too fine that it's like applesauce. You know, I'm not really a fan of that. All right, let me see if the fucking Discord is working again.
Thing about like horse pussies, all right? Like it's actually.
But you know, you have to make sure.
For the record, that was staged. That was staged.
No, I figured, but it's also like you want to. Probably not.
Hey, gentlemen, how do you do today?
Still got that jar funds? Good. I do. Hell yeah, brother.
I forgot like some of the context that because I'm looking at Muta chat in my Discord, and there's just a picture of Batman fighting Manny Pacquiao, the boxer. And I forgot why that was. It was during the Sega CD Batman Returns Let's Play. I know that for a fact, but I don't remember why it was brought up.
It wasn't because you DM'd us about it last night, was it?
No. It was like during the SGB recording. This past Sunday, we had a follow-up SGB meeting because we couldn't make last week's session because my sleep was terrible and I had a bad headache. So we met up this Sunday, but this Sunday was more Paper Mario, which will be resuming this weekend. And originally I wanted to play Batman Returns on Sega CD live for the Batathon, but then my brother Mark came to visit, like not midway, but like a quarter through the Paper Mario session. So Mark will actually be in a few of the Paper Mario sessions for the next coming parts because Elliot is still in his trip to Illinois. And he came by to visit me, and we were going on our usual stupid tangents. And Mark was engaging in it, but he didn't have the headset on. So I was like, "Do you just want me to get the headset and like plug it in and that sort of shit?" And he said, "Yeah, fuck whatever." So Mark just straight up joins us for like the next 3 Paper Mario parts after the first part. I want to say this weekend, but because he was coming to visit, and I don't get to see Mark often. I decided to prolong the Batman stuff, and decided to just record Batman Returns on Sega CD in my downtime so we do a post commentary on it, and I'm glad I fucking did because that game is awful, and if we did it live we would have never finished it.
Oh, is it hard?
That's one problem, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
it sounds like it had just bad load and stuff like that.
It is a Sega CD game released in '93. Let's put it that way.
Oh wait, is that the one like that has like the car intro?
Yeah, it has the car intro. It has the Batmobile stuff.
Yeah, okay. I like how in the options menu you could just say, no, I don't want to play the Batmobile option. Like,
because it's technically 2 separate games. Like, you can leave it to the platforming stages only, which is basically just a Sega Genesis game, because the Sega CD game is just a port of the Genesis game with the Batmobile sections added. You can play the Batmobile section standalone as well. And if you do that, you get an exclusive 5th Batmobile stage that kind of like just ends the game. In case you just want like the Batmobile experience. That's the only thing I end up not showing off for the Let's Play because I fucking hate the Batmobile.
Like I was just saying, like Batman Returns kind of peaked on Super Nintendo, and it's still probably my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, and my uncle and I, we say that maybe like 6-7 times on the Let's Play, and it's like I hate to beat a dead horse here, but it's like Batman Returns. The best one is Super Nintendo.
Horse mentioned. Sorry.
No, Richard, no. More horses.
Shout out to my favorite one, Agnes Tachyon. That's all I'm saying.
I did not understand that, but sure.
Don't worry.
Is it the one? Is it the one? Is it the lady who drop kicks you?
It's the one that's in my profile photo, the one next to the Monster Energy drink.
Okay, let me see.
We've actually mentioned horses in 3 times because there was also Peter the Horse here.
Oh.
It's foreboding.
No, I'm just looking at the profile picture and I'm like, okay,
Alright.
that's definitely a horse girl.
We
Or as
can't
like to call
mash,
them,
do not
protein,
mash,
protein.
don't mash, do not mash. No potato.
They did the math.
He did the butt.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the math. It was a monster math. The monster
The
math.
monster. Oh.
Instead of the ow, it's just a guy screaming in pain.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I can't laugh right now. It hurt to laugh.
Please, don't make me laugh.
Like my thumb is over the face buttons, but it's also like I don't want to press down too hard because I might accidentally just do an incorrect input. My thumb is also kind of sweating. What is this feeling?
Don't think about it.
Is this fright? Is this anxiety?
Indigestion.
Oh, no, actually, indigestion sucks. I hate indigestion.
I've actually seen someone this focused on doing this properly. Because I really hated these sections when I was playing the game.
Well, these sections are really nothing in terms of just like completing the stage itself. It's again just trying to get the fucking S rank because it requires not missing any inputs.
It's fine. Someone will defend us.
Every time I hear misinput, I just hear misinput, wrong input.
It's a misinput. It's a misinput. He's pulling his cock out.
That one.
Okay, I think we're good.
Unless he,
Not
like,
gonna be tight.
I think full combo is 143.
I mean, unless he just pulls out a dick move.
My fucking hands are away from the face buttons.
One of my favorite photos recently is just a fisheye lens of a cop jumping towards you, and this is like, watch out, he's pulling his penis out. Like, he's reaching for his dick.
You know, I know this is a cartoon, but where does Eggman get the material to make this shit? You know, fucking wow! Hey, god damn, the score threshold. What the fuck is the score threshold? Is it 500,000?
I think that's been kind of the thing with most
I
of these.
assume that any villain that just seems to have an infinite amount of material or funds to make whatever shit they need for world domination, they have the Star Trek holodeck. You know, they just speak into the Alexa, make this. All right, there you go.
Well, John, you got to think, if they have that much money, they can't be a villain.
Shout out to all the robot debris that just rained down upon Spagonia.
That's fine. It'll burn up in the atmosphere. Oh wait, we're already in the atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's just made from styrofoam and
He also,
tissue.
yeah, fucking, hold on, fucking Kira Queen and Mega Quint just say the same shit. The Eggman could have a Swiss bank account like Dr. Wily, because that is a thing. Dr. Wily does have a Swiss bank account.
Why?
So what I'm actually hearing is
was
that
that Mega Man 10?
I think it was 9.
No, I think which one had Robo Enzo?
No. Yeah, it was 10.
That was 10. Yeah, I believe it was 10. Yeah, because he tells the audience, or he tells the citizens that are watching the news broadcast to send the funds to this thing, and it's a Swiss bank account.
If you could stop Dr. Light that he clearly framed, then it was Dr. Wily who hasn't pulled the shit at least 10 times, if you count the Mega Man and Bash. Which I think there actually was a joke at the end of, was it 10 or 9? When Mega Man just has a hollow, just shows a clip of all the times he's grovel in front of Mega Man, say, you'll never do this again.
Hey, Bass, why must I fight you? We are not enemies. Shut up!
And every time Duo talk.
So the building to your left when you start the stage, you can actually like clip through this battle
Yeah.
and skip this segment if you wanted to speed run it.
Does speedrunning guarantee an S rank though? That's the thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Continue.
I think that the Warhawk stuff is just mostly about killing things. Murder,
See,
death,
like,
kill.
if Wily has that much money, he can't be a villain. That's just how standard things are in life.
I just noticed that both Elon Musk, and Eggman made female robot companions for completely different reasons.
Elon wants to fuck it.
Well, I mean, Dr. Light also made Roll, and I mean, we're giving a strictly to Mega Man. Who else fucking made what?
And Plankton.
and Plankton. Yeah. Chips. I'm 34 today. Since you were once 34, how does 34 feel? I don't know. 34 felt like 33, which felt like 35, and like 36. Happy birthday, by the way.
Is there a rule there or something?
Oh!
Or, I don't know.
Yeah. Is there a rule to this 34 where I actually don't post it like that? Who is the girl robot in Mega Man X? There's several girl robots in Mega Man X. We can start with Iris in X4.
There's Iris,
there's
there's
Alia.
Lair,
There's no reason for me to go on. What am I fighting
there's
for?
Lair that has the underboot. There is the one with the stapler on her head.
There's the other
all
one
the
from
X8 girls. Yeah, I'm blanking on the name. Oh yeah,
There's
Alia,
the pink
Iris,
girl.
Lair, palette. There you go. Oh, what were we saying?
There's also like the
Yeah,
pink
yeah,
one. The one from like the PSP one. Yeah, Dispatcher.
Oh, the Dispatcher. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Maverick Hunter X. You're right. There was.
There was a ninja one in Command Mission.
Oh, Command Mission. Yeah. What the fuck was her name? I'm blanking on her name.
Yeah, that's why I just called the ninja one. There was
Yeah.
the one that I think like. one of
There was
abilities
also the one
Iron-
that was a white mage.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I think one of our abilities was like Iron Maiden or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a reference.
Marino. I think it's Marino, or is it Marino? I think was the ninja lady. Cinnamon is also the white mage I was thinking of. I don't remember Nana. Who was Nana?
I think that might have been one of the bosses who was also a female robot.
Oh yeah, the one that has second thoughts and gets killed for it.
Do
Yeah.
X-Types catch your count? They only count if you actually count it as an actual Mega Man game.
I mean,
Okay.
I will die on this hill.
Nana was.
Nana was the navigator. Okay, my apologies. I haven't played Command Mission since the review, and that was in 2018. I want to say.
I tried to play Command Mission, but I kind of got distracted by other things.
To be fair, the game is not good at holding your attention. It's very repetitive because it's an RPG set up like a Mega Man game. And I feel the segmentation doesn't do much in terms of keeping your attention. Like stimulate it. Also, the plot is very simple.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I encountered the guy with the name Red Episode, I was like, okay, his name is Spider Backwards, so he's the villain. That is literally the entire reason I was able to figure that out.
Oh fuck shit.
Very low. Leviathan, yeah, she is a girl, but there's a lot of more female robots in the Zero games. Because they started to focus more on Reploids instead of just the other ones. I actually don't think you see a human in any Mega Man games.
You know,
after X
you know,
until
Robot?
Zero 4.
Robot, I'm actually really glad you smacked the shit out of me to stop me from throwing that guy, because you realized I wasn't doing the QTE prompt. You're giving me a chance to do the QTE prompt again, so I can. Okay. All right. The circle button appeared on the screen, telling me to do the QTE prompt. I hit circle. I do a regular grab instead. Why didn't it start the QTE?
I think it timed out right as you grabbed it, but that is frustrating.
Like, I threw that guy, but I wanted to throw that guy.
Hey, look, it's that barrel that killed you.
Yeah, this one doesn't have spikes.
No, that one doesn't have spikes on it. Yeah, it's also spike barrels are red.
Yuji Naka to do with this game? Yeah.
Yeah, Yuji Naka was well out of Sega when this came out.
Yuji Naka had nothing to do with this game.
He was too busy doing insider trading.
Yuji Naka's design philosophy is that he never grew out of retro game design, where everything's a little too antiquated. It's not taking into account that most people are very much used to a controller.
Yeah, I believe Yuji Naka's last game was 06.
So this is the first game that's made without him being there.
I mean, do we want to count the Storybook series too? Because Sonic and the Secret Rings was around the same time. No, Sonic and Secret was the year before this because this was 2008. So I remember like there was an influx of Sonic games being announced and released around this time because like it was kind of like it honestly God felt like Sega and Sonic Team were throwing darts at a dartboard. Because after 06, they announced Sonic and the Secret Rings, which back then was called Sonic Wildfire, for the Nintendo Wii, and then they announced Unleashed with the Werehog stuff, and then like I think about 6 months later or close to a year, they announced Sonic Chronicles, and then around the same time they announced Sonic and the Black Knight. And none of these looked like standard Sonic games, so it was like the general consensus was like, "What the fuck are they doing, dude?" Like they seem or look so lost. Like opinions aside on what you think about those games, just from the outside looking in, it seemed as if Sonic Team didn't know what the fuck they were doing with the character.
It's kind of been the theme since the Adventure 2.
Since 06, I would say. I would say since 06. Because there was say what you will about the quality of, Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog in 06. There was a consistency in terms of what kind of games they were. But after 06, that was the last game to do like the adventure formula, from my recollection. And after that, it was all, let's see what sticks. And then, like,
which is kind of how this game came to be.
Yeah, but this was the one that had the most impact in terms of like future design for Sonic games, because this is the progenitor for the Boost formula. I know technically this started with Rush, but Rush was a 2D game when like Unleashed was the first 3D Sonic game to incorporate Boost. And not for nothing, like opinions aside, it was successful enough for them to consider like trying and refining it in future games, and that's how we got Colors, and that's how we got Generations.
We definitely brought this up before, but
yeah,
would you consider Frontiers, like post-Frontiers and Frontiers itself, a new formula for Sonic?
We need,
or is that still Boost era?
It's too early to say because there's only been Frontiers.
That's true.
So, if the next game is a more thorough and more well balanced and thought out Frontiers formula, then I would say yes. But right now, Frontiers is the only game that is Frontiers, so it's too early to say that it would influence.
There is only one Frontier.
So look, legit question for both, like you guys as Sonic fans, what do you guys consider the adventure formula?
The adventure formula to me is fast-paced 3D exploration with no boost. You have a spin dash, but you don't have a boost. And that's literally it. Like, to me, the difference between the boost formula and adventure formula is the boost. Because without the boost, more emphasis is placed on Sonic's current positioning than in there, which I think you then compensate with more fine-tuned controls, which is what Adventure 1 and 2 did. What is Lost World then? Lost World kind of exists in its own bubble, because Lost World is adventure-esque. It doesn't have a boost, but it's also not adventure either.
Yeah, because it's got a run button, which is not a boost.
That's kind of weird.
But it's like, what the fuck?
Honestly, I would love another crack at Lost World. Not with that kind of level design. Obviously, we don't need the galaxy shit, but parkour.
I think that actually would be an interesting thing to do, to see how we could do that with a level design that isn't copying Mario in that sense.
Like back to my question about the whole thing, but like adventure, like each Sonic game was completely different from each other. Like, I guess like actual game, like stage design, yeah, I would say they're similar, but like just concepts as a whole, like each of them are different. You know?
We need to define different here. Like, what do you?
Adventure 1, you have six playable characters.
Yes.
That they all have their own unique, well, air quotes, unique story and their own unique areas in a way.
For sure.
And then Adventure 2, you're just going stage by stage with technically 6 different characters, but in reality, 3 different characters.
Yes.
So that's already not the same.
The foundation is different, but the execution, I think, is pretty similar to that, to be fair.
Whenever people talk about Adventure, though, they're usually talking about Sonic's gameplay. So I was framing my mindset
But
with that.
yeah, like I get that, but there's a lot more to Adventure 1 and 2 than just
Sonic. Yeah, you have to consider the entire package, which is why.
And this is coming from me. Like I'm not a Sonic fan. You guys know this, but I did enjoy playing Adventure 1 and 2 as a kid because I had them on Dreamcast. So,
It's why it's like when people ask me, and I know it's kind of a long-winded answer. Do you like Sonic Adventure 1 or Sonic Adventure 2? I feel it'd be disingenuous to say, yeah, I like the whole thing, because I don't. You know, like Sonic Adventure, you give me Sonic Tails and Knuckles stuff, I'm fine. I don't care.
Why am I not a Sonic fan? Because I played Shadow and I didn't like it. I played 06, I didn't fucking like it.
Yeah.
I played the 2D games. I enjoyed what I had the Mega Collection. I enjoyed playing those, but I played them once, beat them, and I was okay with that. I had no reason to go back to them. Like I had my fill, and I grew up with the Dreamcast, but there was more games than just Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Yeah.
That's when my whole love for fighting games started kicking in with Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom. So that's the camp that I fell to during the Dreamcast era. So
yeah, I feel it's disingenuous for me to say that I enjoy these games in its entirety when in reality I only enjoy aspects of these games. Now I do, for the record, love the fuck out of those aspects. I love Sonic in Sonic Adventure 1. I love Sonic and Sonic Adventure 2 and what have you, but that is not the entire game. And I feel sometimes what people do in terms of the conversation, that sort of shit, is that when they're talking about comparing, SA1 to SA2 or Heroes or Shadow, they're only talking about a portion of the game compared to the other game they don't like as much wholesale.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go right ahead. And I feel the discussion is more nuanced than saying you like such and such game, because I don't. I never did. There are elements that I have grown lax on, or at least I'm nowhere near as tilted as I used to get in my teenage years. Does that mean I like them? Not really. But if you were to sit me down and say, all right, play the gamma sections in SA1 or do Biggs fishing in SA2, I can do it. I can do it no problem. Will I enjoy myself? Probably not. Because I just, that's not what I play a Sonic game for. That's personally not what I play a 3D Sonic game for.
No, and I get it, the thing is, I appreciate a Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 as a whole package, not just, hey, I'm playing Metal Harbor for the 70th time, and that's it,
Yeah.
I actually do enjoy playing all the other stages. I like doing the weird Eggman mech missions and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's just every time I always hear about people talking about Sonic and the praise for Adventure 1 and 2 is just yeah, we just like the few Sonic stages and that's it.
Why am I falling off? Why am I falling off, dude? Oh my god, what happened there? Why wasn't my fucking reticles showing up? All right, well, we gotta do that whole thing over again.
But I think that it's just people are either trying to overly simplify the conversation about why people love adventure. I mean, now one of the things that is most memorable to me about Adventure 1 is Big, because I hate his fishing. But I do like running around as Sonic, but my issue with the adventure formula is that I think Sonic's too slippery in that.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna piece together what I can from this conversation and say I feel like a lot of people, including myself for the record, a lot of people's favorite Sonic games are really dependent on what they're willing to forgive as gamers. Because in terms of Sonic, I don't think there is a single really perfect game in the franchise. I think we have yet to see the best that Sonic can do.
There's also no perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect game. I take away perfect, but let's say
lack of overwhelming flaws.
You know, every Sonic
Or
game
abundant
has
flaws.
every Sonic game has a flaw. Even the ones that I hold near and dear to my heart. I love Sonic 2. I love Sonic 3. Those games are not perfect, and I understand people's complaints about that. You know, Sonic 2 is too short. Sonic 3 is too long. Sonic feels worthless compared to Sonic and Tails. Tails can fly. Knuckles can climb and glide on, climb on walls and glide, that sort of thing. Every Sonic game has complaints. I think the problem, well, not the problem, it's more like the reality of the situation, because it's not really a problem, is that, Sonic is an ever-changing formula, and a lot of people in different eras started differently in a different era of those games. You could basically what I'm saying is it's a nostalgic preference. It's a bias. I started with the Genesis games. I love the Genesis games. It's what I compare a lot of Sonic games to. But people started with the adventure games. People loved their adventure games, and that's what they compare everything to, and it doesn't quite get the same. I mean, basically, it really just depends on what era they started in. Has anyone here in Twitch chat started with like the Boost era, but went backwards and found like the adventure stuff more fulfilling or more fun, or maybe you went back to like the Genesis games and said, oh no, I actually really like this more than the Boost stuff? Or do you prefer Boost because you generally find that most appealing, and it's because it's where you started? I like thinking about that kind of stuff.
But like, what? All right, so hear me out though. But what if a YouTuber told me that Sonic Adventure 2 was the best one, and I haven't played any Sonic game? So I'm just hearing like some guy named, I don't know, John on YouTube, I think his name is.
No, because I trash SA2. I trash a good part of SA2.
I just said John. I didn't say you.
Oh,
all right. It could be any John.
It could be any. I mean, there are multiple Johns on the internet. To be fair, yeah. I got the fucking most generic ass name for the lottery.
Yeah, some might call him John, but who knows?
Yeah. What is that?
That's such a weird ass order when it came to Sonic, because I started with classic Sonic, presumably, and then I went to Heroes, then Shadow, and then I went all the way to basically Forces, because I took a long break from Sonic, because I was poor, and that was like the next generation. Did not like Forces, went back to Generations, modded Generations, thought that was funny. I'm not a big fan of Boost era.
Yeah, okay. Like, what is it about Boost era that doesn't really jerking your gherkin?
Oh my God, is he jerking it right now? No, I want to say, to me, the Boost era feels like the antithesis or the non-answer to the adventure formula. It feels like it's less about exploration and more about going fast, but going fast for the wrong reasons.
It's spectacle, yeah. The spectacle
versus
the spectacle at the cost of player engagement.
I mean, the real answer is just momentum, automation.
I mean,
like there's reward to the classic Sonic games that I don't get out of Boost era.
I mean, to me, like from what it looks like, as a person who again doesn't play these games religiously, like some people here, not saying like now, but like you know, just in general, like to me, it just seems like the Boost formula was an answer to the HD things, because we can push more visuals fast and like run it at a horrible frame rate back in the PS3 360 era. But it's definitely mostly just it feels like it's mostly just to show off the speed and like look what we can do in this generation of games. To me,
I think in defense of the Boost formula, there is a degree of, I guess, euphoria that you can achieve when you have a stage memorized to the point where you're just blitzing through that fucking shit. And I'm talking about like when you're glitching past everything, you're using like M speed or D speed to just like bypass. I mean, there's fun you can have in that. There's a sense of fulfillment you can do in that just by being able to execute those techniques. But the Boost era relies so heavily on memorization and trial and error. But when you actually do take the time to memorize those stages where you can comfortably beat these stages in such a quick time and get these S ranks easily, that can be pretty fulfilling. And for sure, like I've enjoyed aspects of the boost formula for that very reason. But the fact of the matter is, it's not the same sort of fulfillment I have with adventure games and the Genesis games, because that sense of euphoria comes from just exploring shit in a fast-paced environment, which these games never emphasized, like, at all. Like, it gets better with Generations and stuff like that. Not that Unleashed has good, like, it's pretty good alternate pathways, but Generations really emphasized it, and there's satisfaction in going off the beaten pathway and finding new routes and shit. But it still doesn't quite hit the same as Adventure era or Genesis era for me. But that in itself could just be, the boomer John speaking. That could be just nostalgic preference, and I'm just sugarcoating it.
Do you remember how I
So I'm
Sorry,
gonna bounce
go
it
ahead,
because we're gonna play some Rivals with some friends in a bit.
Yeah.
So like another thing for me though, like when I played through Generations, and like let's say like when you play through Generations, I just like even in my first playthrough, all the side mission shit I did not give a crap about.
Yeah.
I know they were mandatory, and the only mandatory ones I did is like beat the Shadow one that is just it's the equivalent of a try and trial, I only did those missions and just played through that, and then I played some of the other missions and I'm like, this is not fun. I just give me the the stages and just move on with my life,
I think
But
that was,
with Adventure like 1 and 2 at least, going from stage to stage felt better. And like even the small things were fine, that I remember.
and usually in the adventure games, you only needed to do like the base stage. Everything else was just extra if you want.
Yeah, everything else was like extra, like in the stage select stuff, so it wasn't like thing. Like I like Adventure 2 because it's just alright. You're going from like stage to stage to stage to stage.
Yeah,
And I do like the adventure world for the first one because I feel like it does a lot of world building.
Yeah.
And I think it works well for a Dreamcast game.
You like how Station Square feels like an actual place.
Yeah, and this is coming from like a person that's like that was in that generation of gaming where like that looked impressive as
Yeah, for sure.
which now just looks like a fucking shitty like
I think that's one of the things that kind of bothered me about the adventure games, particular one, is that as a kid, I was a very dumb kid. I actually got lost in Adventures 1's hub world. I just did not know where to go, and I ended up walking everywhere. I got lost and then stumbled upon the stage eventually. And
yeah, like
that kind of left a sour feeling for me because it felt like I just happened to get on this happenstance, not because the game wanted me to go there, but it didn't exactly tell me where to go.
Do you remember when I said that SA2 to me felt like the better competitive completion experience?
Yes.
Meanwhile, SA1 felt like the better casual experience?
Yes.
I actually feel a very similar way now that I've thought about it to this and Colors, where I felt Colors casually was pretty good, but I didn't really like going for everything.
Yeah.
But this, I kind of liked going for everything for the achievement.
But to be fair, like
I didn't go for all the
to be fair,
collectibles.
like Colors was designed to be more casual. So you having more fun in a casual sense with Colors is exactly what the devs intended on that sort of stuff.
But with Colors, do you go back to the other sub-stages, or do you just do the main 3 and then call it a day?
So explain a substage, because like from
like
my
the ones
recollection,
that are just like
Act 2, Act
small
3.
area.
well, no, because you have I'm not sure like how many stages are actually optional in Colors, but I do them anyway because they're bite sized. Like it literally takes no time at all, which I know in essence is the problem. Like these actual like 20-30 seconds long. What are we doing here? At the same time, I'm generally not bothered by it because they're so short. The problem is that when you split it up into 6 pieces, it's really apparent because that was a problem I had with Forces. Forces only had, I don't remember how many. It's been a long time, so forgive me if I'm mistaken. But the modern stuff had, I think, maybe 1 or 2 acts per zone in terms of like modern Sonic. But those acts were short, but then you feel like there was it never gets to go off.
There's 9 different green hills, so
Ooh.
Yeah, I think
some
that
of them
the
were
thing-
short as fuck.
Yeah, that was the games. You had Green Hill, then you had Green Hill but Grey, then you had Green Hill but with a lot of the Death Egg. And I think the main reason you have had 9 of them is because you're going through it with modern Sonic, classic Sonic, and then the Avatar.
The Avatar, right.
Like as a person who just usually sees Sonic games as just like a thing that exists that I have a lot of friends who are very passionate about.
Yes.
Like I will go out of my way to play them if they sound good enough for me to like as a casual person to just enjoy it. Like I picked up Generation, like Sonic has sex with Shadow Generations, that one.
Not the full government name. But
and like I enjoyed the Shadows part. That I did have some issues with some of the power-ups he has, but like I enjoyed my time.
Yeah.
But then again, I also did the same thing where all I did is just to get to the to unlock more stuff. I just did doppelganger stuff. I didn't care much for the like finish this one using time like chaos control in this certain amount of time. You know.
The best advice I can give to anyone that is curious about Sonic games in any form of capacity is don't tell other Sonic fans that you're thinking of playing a Sonic game.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Oh,
just
yeah, because-
if you're interested in playing any of the games or what have you, I wouldn't even recommend asking for suggestions because you're gonna spark fucking riots for no fucking reason over the stupidest shit. Just play whatever you think you're curious enough to try out, and then once you finish it, move on to the next. Or, you know, just don't, because if you didn't enjoy yourself.
Jen, do you want me to talk about Sonic or not?
Wait, what happened to Rivals, Fonzie?
Exactly.
What the fucking call out? Like, what happened? Now I'm curious. I know you said you're going to be going soon, but, like, I have to ask.
Is it 7 o'clock over there yet?
It's
It's 7:24.
7:30.
Okay, so okay, yeah. All right, my bad, Jen.
Yep.
Anyway, back to Sonic.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk Sonic. But it is true what Sean said. Just pick something that looks interesting to you. If Sonic Adventure looks interesting, play that. If Mania looks interesting, play that. If Sonic and the Secret Ring looks interesting, why? And yeah, play that. It's all about that.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it, play Shuffle. Call it a day.
You want Mario Party, but with worse control than Sonic? Here you go. I legit never played Shuffle, so I can't really comment on that one. But
I played it once with Jason. I regretted everything everything in my life.
There's nothing redeemable about Sonic Shuffle.
I think that game is like.
It's funny because I think Linky invited me to play Sonic Shuffle for something like later in the month. And it was like you want to join for Sonic Shuffle, and I just low key just say Sonic Shuffle is sleeping. And then I realized, okay, I didn't actually answer the question. So I should probably say yes or no.
Do you want to know what happened with that? And, like, no shade to Link, I just don't know what the fuck happened. Is he invited me to play Sonic Shuffle as well?
Yeah.
And I accepted. Mm-hmm. And I'm in that server.
Yes.
And he's like, oh, never mind, we got somebody else.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still in the server, though.
Well, no, it was probably an
all.
honest mistake. That's probably why they didn't kick you. There's also
Is that
probably
what
going,
they
there's
like?
probably going to be more Sonic Shuffle like sessions. So I wouldn't
That's
feel
cool.
any way
That's
about
cool.
it.
I feel like it's hard for me to join for those because of time.
Yeah. All right. This was all right. At least this final talk wasn't just about horse pussy and like horse shit.
Yeah. And
See,
Yakuza King
horse
Match.
mention.
I can't actually keep a Sonic conversation that isn't just Sonic bad.
Sonic Bad, Phantom Dumb, Grr.
Yeah, Metal
everything?
Gear.
Ronan, I'm assuming you typed that comment on like a mobile phone because it totally fucking butchered you trying to say Sonic Labyrinth. So I'm calling it So If Labyrinth now.
Soif.
So, no, there's a space. So that is So If Labyrinth. Man, I fucking hate trying to spell shit out on mobile devices because it will just do the absolute wrong fucking word.
Okay, I got a bit more time. They joined a match without me.
Okay, that's
Oh,
great. What did you want to
okay,
talk about?
But let's go to the thing. You think that you have a problem with your keyboard? Mine is worse because we have a lot more keys, which makes a pain in the ass for me to type. I think like the Icelandic alphabet has 32 letters.
Shout out to Azerty. Just saying that. I hate that keyboard, but shout out to them.
No, we got plenty of time. I think it's China next. So let's see.
You-
Ooh, we got
Calculate this
E. We got an E last time. Oh boy. Let's see what the damage is. We have the S rank Act 1, 2, and 3. We gotta do everything. The whole shebang for China.
Hell yeah. We're going to China, fellas.
Hell yeah, we're going to China.
Been there. Been there. It's alright.
Oh, I like this.
Why do I have the
Just
sudden
put a,
urge to why do I have the sudden urge to talk about MiHoYo and their gacha games?
Stop! Where's the horses?
Why do I hear Winnie the Pooh music?
Yeah, and you can't say that. They're gonna arrest you now.
It's the,
I just
it's
fucking
the,
dead. They can
it's the
come get me.
Rangers.
Sonic yesterday just put out like a new music drop for Crossworlds, and I thought it was okay, but interestingly enough, so it's not an arrangement. It's but the stage is Digital Circuit from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay.
The show?
The show, what?
Yeah,
If it
Digital
doesn't
Circus.
go heavy enough. It
No,
ain't
Digital
good.
Circuit.
Sorry about the fucking truck. Oh, no, Circuit.
It's not
Yeah, not
circus.
Circus.
Also, yeah, hold on. Was that Asgore?
Run!
Anyway,
He's got a truck!
Let me say, I'm just thinking, can you like Swinkies in the ass?
And I'm kind of like, I'm low-key kicking myself because it's not an arrangement of Digital Circuit. But if you do want to hear an arrangement of Digital Circuit, I just released my Shadow the Hedgehog lo-fi album.
shameless fucking shill. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Using the post of a Digital Circuit music post to prop up your own work is like, I'm not a fan. But you know what I am a
You
fan
son of a
This
bitch.
sexy motherfucker named Victor McKnight who posted this music. Aren't you, Victor? Yeah. Bada boom, you get it.
No, actually, I thought that song was really cool, but it really made me think about just. Whoa, the water's. What the fuck is with the water?
It should be. Let me reemphasize something because you guys have been seeing it sporadically here. I have the Encore lighting mod installed, which adjusts some of the lighting. Like it kind of like swaps some lighting effects from like Act 2 or Act 3 of stages and puts them in different acts. So because Chun'an Act 1 is normally in broad daylight, but now it's using the sunset hue from I think Act 3 or Act 2. And unfortunately, this causes some issues with like some like water effects or like how the water is rendered. I think Adabat also suffers the same issue. This water is bright
So-
as fuck.
Now, what's funny about like people in the call thinking I was mentioning the amazing Digital Circus, like a show,
Yeah.
is that was all the comments.
Yeah,
That was like
Digital
50% of the comments I was getting on my video. And now Sonic dropped their Digital Circuit video,
Yeah.
and that's all the comments they're getting. And I'm like, what the fuck did this show do to people?
Well, make them stupid. But that's not Digital Circus's fault. That's just people not being able to fucking read.
Reading is optional. Digital Circus, isn't that the one with the clown that looks like it's about to have a fucking heart attack?
Yeah, it's the,
Yeah,
it's
that's
the,
the one.
it's the
That,
YouTube
yeah,
show.
that's the one with the clown that a lot of people want to fuck. And Tumblr sexy man. I hate everything about that.
I hate everything that came out of your mouth. Explain yourself.
I'd rather
Tell me
not.
more. I think my buddy, okay, Michael Kovac is his name. I think he voices in that show.
Wait, do I fucking... Wait a minute. Do I just jump from there? I don't remember if like I have the height for this, because this always looks like it's just...
You can hold me.
You
No,
gotta
no,
hit the
no.
robot first.
You gotta... Yeah, that's right. I gotta homing attack the robot. That's like, this is fucking strange. Also, like, do I only get like one shot at this? Because like that guy... There's only one robot there.
I think it responds.
I would jump back first and then forward. Because you won't make it otherwise, which sucks. Welcome back.
Oh, I just fucking missed the boost panel. Okay.
Punchy, you logged in yet?
Oh yeah, no, I'm spectating them. I'm judging Jen like harshly because she's playing Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, you guys are playing Rivals. Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah,
what you guys were playing.
we're about to go.
Oh, you're about to play Rivals. Okay. Fuck it. I knew it. I felt it in my bones. I was like, nope, that jump is wrong, and you're not gonna be able to homing attack that enemy.
Radioactive.
Every time you say
Scratch my balls.
You know when you can just tell, like in your gut, it's like, I just fucked up. Like right before the actual fuck up actually happens.
Yeah.
I hate that. Didn't like that.
You did invite me to the server, so yes.
I'm breathing in.
The chemicals.
I need help. I need help.
What's the
sound
version of that
effect of
song
Leon
with
dying.
the fucky lyrics?
Like I'm waking up to ash and dust. I scratch my nuts.
That's my
Nuts.
balls. Nuts.
Yeah.
And I slap my nuts around.
Breathing in the chemicals is the fucking Leon dying sound effect.
Yeah, I fucking love that so much. All right, hold on.
Conte, you need to
I'm
start
fucking
spectating, and
Some
I
screwing
think
up simple shit.
So I'm gonna be jumping to another server.
I scratch my
Yeah, have
ass
fun.
and I
Go ahead. Yeah, you don't have to
slap my-
explain. You're like your fucking dad.
If you're my dad, I have some questions. First of all, how do you time travel? And second, why?
No, but have fun. No, seriously.
Oh, that's
We can't have fun. It's Marvel Rivals.
Oh, all right. Well, get fucked then, I guess.
All right, let's go.
That's it. Oh man. God, I love that fucking radioactive whatever the fuck.
The song they were just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said, what was it? You mentioned a lyric. I feel it in my bones,
Yeah.
and that's the start of the chorus.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever actually heard the full song. I only know it through shitposts. No, like there's a lot of songs, dude. Like if you played anything that plays on the radio within the last, I want to say 15 years, I won't recognize it because
For me, that's the last 10 years.
I don't listen to. I guess what's the way of phrasing it? Not general music, but
Radio music.
radio music. You know, I haven't listened to radio music for like the new hits in well over a decade and a half. You know, I'm more about video game tunes, orchestras, remixes on YouTube.
I'm the same exact way.
Befriending musicians so that eventually I'll have them make custom tracks to imaginary fights I only have in my head.
And then have them talk about horse semen on the fucking streets.
It's like, oh, this was good until I talked about the horse semen.
Last time I commissioned the music track from Horsecock Harry.
Honestly, I should have seen it coming.
Wait, this is the song? This is just a jar of horse cum.
John, you're an animator. You're one of the people who can eject the fights from your head. I like the use of the word eject there. That's really nice. It's not even so much bring to life, but more like get that shit out of your head and put it on paper. Sick of this shit.
This is actually something I've had trouble explaining to people when I tell them like how I get inspired to write music. Because
Yeah.
I am what's known as a quote-unquote nerdcore artist.
Okay.
Nerdcore artist generally just writes songs about pop culture. And when there's a lot of like raised eyebrows I get of like, oh, so you're not really inspired for music. It's like, no, I actually am very inspired.
Wait, what is
But
that?
it's just like, because generally
Is
speaking,
there only one way of being inspired by something?
yeah, that's where I was going with that. You
Yeah.
kind of jumped the gun there, but
Yeah.
it's like, is there one way to be inspired? And for me, it's like you were mentioning earlier, the fight scene in my head.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that kind of shit inspires me too. Let's get a crowd hyped up and shit.
Yeah. No, it's like I really want to talk about this, but I can't. Well, not, because I'm playing the game right now and I want to concentrate. But no, like one of the things that I've been doing, and I was actually just talking with my mods about this, is that one of my favorite things that I've been doing over the last year or so is lore posting with my Final Fantasy XIV characters. I know I never share this on social media or anything, what have you, but I keep it's strictly within my realm of 14 friends. Like I've spent the last year building up a lore book for my characters, and I will G-pose essentially animatics for stuff that I would love to put on the paper at some point, you know, and that inspires me to be more creative, and that is a form of inspiration that I like to think of, you know. But it's
just unfortunate that it's hard to explain to people.
Yeah, but a lot of things are when it's something you like and people are not familiar with. God, like they're like. Elliot can talk as long as the day is long about his love of Godzilla and that sort of thing, and it's like I like Godzilla, but I don't like it nearly as much as he does. But that's fine. God, people try to get me in the D&D, and it's like I see the appeal. But it's not really for me. You know, there's always that one aspect. There's always that one thing that you yourself love doing. But it's hard to explain why, or to try and get other people to join you, or at least enjoy something along with you. Because if they don't get it, or if they don't want to, if they're not interested, then you just gotta leave it at that. Sometimes it sucks, but you know, not everyone is gonna like the same shit. God damn it, I did not see that goddamn platform.
I mean, if we're doing lore shit, that's pretty much all I've been doing since surgery.
Yeah. Like, and I've been seeing those posts you've been making. And out of curiosity, if you don't mind me asking, like, how long have these ideas been swimming in your head?
Last 2 to 3 years. And
Yeah.
not the full thing, it's been 10.
Oh, okay. So relatively recently, but you still did it. You know, that's... And the fact that you pulled the trigger on it by putting it on pen and paper, like, relatively speaking, I think is pretty cool. You know? I love when... there used to be a time... and I mentioned this before a couple of times on a couple of streams, but you know, when I was in high school, I used to write my own fan fiction. The Final Fantasy-based fan fiction. It was all typical self-insert, like Mary Sue shit and that sort of thing. I put myself in there, I put Matt in there, I put a lot of friends in high school in there, but it gave me an excuse to just write shit, you know, and flex my creative juices, which inspired me to draw more things, which eventually inspired me to make my own original characters that are based off of those things I cooked up when I was young. That shit fascinates me. And a big inspiration for the lore posting that I've been doing over the last year was taking those old ideas and freshening up and modernizing them with perspective that I've earned over the last 20 or so years. And it's so fun. Like, it's legit so fun. And my group of friends have been very supportive on me, like, just talking about shit that makes me happy. God, I can't wait to stream Shadowbringers.
Write up an entire fucking character history design.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you need.
Yeah.
I know I've been trying to hone in on more art that's more self-fulfilling.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you understand, like,
Yeah.
every creator has gone through the cycle. Well, every creator that's seen what the top of the mountain looks like,
Yeah.
even briefly, where they don't think about making stuff that's self-fulfilling, but rather stuff that's content, baby.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm trying to make more stuff that's not necessarily popular,
Yeah.
but stuff that I can see.
Stuff that you have to be happy. You have to make yourself happy before you can make other people happy.
Yeah.
More than anything. Because I totally
Precisely.
get that feeling. You know, there are things that are always just going to be in my head for like moments of satisfaction or fulfillment that I get when I'm fucking around with shit. Either original OCs or the 14 characters and everything. There was a moment I had just a couple of days ago where I finalized the design of one thing that I've been thinking about for a long time, and then I finally see it in front of my face, and I fucking smile like I'm a 6-year-old. You know, because like I did it. I finally found something that I think I can fuck with, conceptually speaking. It took so goddamn long, but I'm really happy right now. And I think I'm going to go share this with my other friends. And they sense that sense of happiness, and they've been very supportive over it. And at some point or another, I would like to share this shit with you guys when I'm confident enough that I can make it enjoyable for someone other than me. Because right now, everything that I've been doing is pretty self-fulfilling. That's just me being 100% honest. I do it because it makes me happy. And sometimes more than anything, especially if you're in the realm of content creation, you got to make product that does pay the bills. You have to make product that does satisfy the audience and what have you. That's common sense. But I feel sometimes what slips under the radar, people don't think about, is that you have to be happy too. You have to do something that makes you happy to like to be able to like increase your drive to give you the desire, the inspiration to keep doing what you're doing. And sometimes, like legit, I struggle with that. There are times where I feel like the cog wheels are turning, but there's no one behind the wheel.
I think you can understand what I'm saying here when I say, like, making stuff that's personally fulfilling is easy by virtue of it being exactly that. But at the same time, the hardest part of content creation is having to reframe that in a way that feels too corporate.
Yeah.
Like, it feels too manufactured. And in some cases, I know I've made stuff that's personally fulfilling, but then I catch myself making it too formula. And then I stop enjoying it. So I shelf it.
Now, how long have it, like, out of curiosity, you don't have to give me like an exact answer to this, but is there any, like, what's the longest idea you've ever shelved before coming back to it?
That's a really good question. Because I've sat, people don't even know, I've sat on song ideas for years, but
yeah.
Are we involving development time?
Yeah, I don't care.
Up to Speed, which was my Sonic Movie 2 song,
Okay.
technically would have taken me just over 2 years. And then Darker Side of Me took about 8 to 9 months. 8 months leading up to the premiere at the Expo concert.
Okay.
And then I wrote Beyond, but that was when I had a loose idea of what Frontiers was. Then Frontiers came out, and I wasn't too sold on my idea until I had more ideas for it, so I could come back to Beyond. And now Beyond is my favorite project I've ever made, because I just... When you figure out exactly how you want to finish an art piece, it's the best feeling, because some people don't know... Some people, mostly myself, don't know when to call a project finished.
Yeah.
But Beyond was like, oh yeah, the project's finished. Chef's kiss. That's what that felt like.
Yeah. I keep fucking missing that jump. That jump is so goddamn weird. If I don't make the top path, I have to go to that bottom path and like. Never mind. I'm sorry for that. I'm going Victor.
They're all good. If I spoke of all the shelved projects I have right now, I have like well over 100. Because there's a lot I just do not finish.
Yeah.
I just save it for the right time.
See that. I don't know. I have plenty of ideas and concepts that never go beyond an idea. Because the thing with me is that the moment I start putting it on paper, I have a bad completionist mentality where I can't focus on another thing until that thing that is currently in my mind done.
Which is, to be honest, a much better mindset than shelving 100 projects.
Yeah, but at the same time, it also means I am terrible at multitasking. I can't multitask.
Oh, yeah.
I legit cannot multitask. It is very hard for me to do so. Like when I'm working on a new review or a new Let's Play, or if I'm getting ready for a stream on Twitch and what have you, it is the only thing I'm doing. Like, if we're talking about any other sort of creative process that requires the same amount of muscles to flex, I can't do it. Or at the very least, it's very hard for me to consider doing it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to give you a day in my life then. I'll have that multitasking back smacked into you before you know it.
Yeah, but Experiment, you're an Android. That's cheating.
Well, you can blame the XGP Institute for that one.
That was a question that really made me think, by the way. Like, I applaud you for that.
Oh, no problem.
Cause like you talk, I have projects that I work on and off. As soon as Sonic 3, like the movie came out, and we saw that post-credit scene, I was inspired as hell to start my Sonic Movie 4 song, to the point where the instrumental is pretty much already done. But the ambition I have for like what I want to do with it is what's going to cause it to take as long as it will.
Oh, that sucks.
In terms of like vocalists and video production. Like, I feel like I have very strong ideas, but I have to shelve it. Not because it's the wrong time, but because money. So yeah, I suppose like a lot of how I shelve projects is really money dependent mostly, but a lot of it does come down to inspiration. And when the vibes are right.
Pretty sure I just fucked my ass right doing that, but it's kind of hard.
Make it okay, so alright, I have a framework. Let's put some muscle on it.
I love cooking up new ideas. I love thinking of new things to just like put on paper or just like make something out of eventually. But it's like once it becomes my main focus, I can't do anything else until it's done. And I wish I weren't like that. I think that's just classic ADHD that I'm describing. But it's like as I get older, it becomes more of a problem for me, if that makes any sense. Because there's like there's 6 things I want to do, and most days I only achieve like 1 or 2 of them.
I can multitask when push comes to shove, but for the most part, my brain similarly works very sequentially.
Yeah.
Where once I start something, like physically start, it's a lot easier to finish, because for me, that's the hardest part of any creative endeavor is starting.
Son of a bitch, dude. I knew it. I flew close to too close to the sun, and I paid the price. This section is the main difficulty in S-Rank. Are you talking about the spinning spinning platform save that I just fucked up? Good. I'm glad to see that the S-Rank is... Actually, no, the difficulty, like, in terms of just, like, doing everything is kind of balanced in this stage, to be fair. I hate when... I hate when the main difficulty for an S-Rank is backloaded, which was, like, my main problem with Spagonia. Because everything is fine until you get to those fucking laser guys during the hallway. But Shannan requires you to, like, be pretty smooth throughout the entire stage. Are those rings inside the loop just for show? Because sometimes I can get a boost on, like, the frame that I hit the dash panel, but the rings don't attract to Sonic at all, so I'm assuming they're just decorative.
It makes me, like, it always makes me think of Knights. Where if you do a loop around them, maybe
Yeah.
they'll, like...
Yeah, like paralooping.
magnetize towards you, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they're just decorative. You have to stomp before the dash pads? Wait, stomp where? Like, on the apex of the loop? No, they don't attract if I boost, because I've shown plenty of times in these attempts that I've been boosting in the middle of the loops and the rings don't come to me at all. Like, it's very strange. Yeah, Shamar has those loops too. I think Spagonia has a couple of them too. I might be misremembering though. Whoa, okay. Thank God the damn boss, the guys don't have collision detection.
So, okay, let's see. What was my process for Sonic games? I went from classic Sonic to Heroes to, I want to say Rush. Like the Rush game. And then I played Secret Rings. And then I played a little, like, the Sonic Unleashed demo. Then I was Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. And then Forces. Then I took my break, and then Frontiers.
Imagine taking a break from
God. It is so nice. Not because, like, Sonic is bad. But, like, it's nice because you start looking at things more critically. Not saying you don't.
Oh, I was gonna say I never took a break from Sonic. It's like I can look at them critically.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the wrong way to phrase it. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
You look at Sonic with a fresh pair of eyes, I would say.
No, not fresh. Absolutely not fresh. I'm biased. I'm a Sonic fan.
So you see the warranty sticker on these things? It expired back in the 90s.
I'm a Sonic fan, regardless, so I can never look at this with a fresh perspective. I can the best
Sonic shoes were inspired by Santa Claus and Michael Jackson.
the best I can do is like try and separate the game from the rest of the series. Look at it as its own thing, but even then, that is difficult because especially if it's trying to be something that it's not, then you have to kind of just judge it for what it is, or judge it based on what the game is doing. That where the fuck.
Fuck that robot, by the way.
This robot's gonna cause me the end. Like again, it's another fucking hallway sequence with more robots with lasers. That's gonna ruin my S rank runs because I just ate shit, and that's probably gonna cut me out of the damn S rank. Unless it's speed based. I hope it's speed based because at some point I will get good. It's not this day, but I will get good. This robot is the reason why the hot dog mission is ass. That's foreboding. Slide.
Oh, you did all those already.
Nah, it cucked you out of it.
Oh my god. Wow. Well, I don't think that's mainly
Yeah, it's
rings.
your ring count.
Was that my ring count specifically? I don't know. Like what time should I be shooting for just in terms of like a general S rank? Just so that I can get an idea. Because we got our work cut out for this in this stage.
When you got hit, you lost half your rings, and that would have got you the S rank.
I maybe a high A. I'm not sure about S, but I'll take your word for it. Ooh, okay, sorry about that.
345 at least, says Steph Trier.
If we want to go for like the biggest time bonus, sure. I'm not gonna try and go for 345 specifically because that's like fucking 18 seconds shaved off of the time I just did right now. All right, there's a few hiccups that I need to work on in terms of like the design itself that I keep falling for. Like we got to take this spring here so we can take this path here. This is ultimately faster. Then we jump here, and then this jump here is really fucking weird. I feel like that's a coin flip on whether or not I get the distance I need to get that rope. And then it's here. I think it's after this first loop. I have to jump. Because okay, I do this, I do this, I do this. I'm gonna do here, and then after here, I have that jump right there. Like holy shit! Like are we talking? Is that like a 3-frame jump, or is that like fucking frame 1?
Yeah, because it locks your control in the loop.
Yeah. Oh, do I have to do the Shamar thing, where I have to jump in the middle of the loop? Actually, I'm curious. I'm sorry about doing this.
Oh, that jump and recomp in particular is
way harder. Oh, okay, interesting. I hate that when a game is more optimized than the frame rate stable. It makes it harder. You guys ever played the original Star Fox on Super Nintendo, but overclocked?
Certainly attempted it.
I've attempted it too. It's impossible.
I don't normally go for an overall. I just go, out of dimension.
Where you going, Fox?
I wonder if you
What do
could-
you like to know?
I wonder if you could M speed for the opening of this act, just to get the like extra seconds at the end.
Maybe.
Well, your little wireless
Dude,
system
holy
gets
shit.
more like
No,
the
how am I supposed to get
Simpsons
that? Because I was mashing the jump button in the middle of that loop. Is it that precise? Like I was mashing the jump button like during that, and Sonic did not jump at all. Holy fuck. That is insane. Not boosting. All right, so maybe I should. All right, let me try not boosting this time. Oop, I almost missed that damn spring. If it's any consolation, I was able to get that S rank without doing that shortcut. Okay, so at least I don't have to do it. I would like to still see if I can get it though. Oh, that's a reset.
Ow! That's the smallest possible fuck you gotcha that there is. Oh, you want to get through this box? Oh, there's a magical boost button. No spikes. You were off it by an inch.
Reminds me of the Speed Highway helicopter in Generations. Yeah, that one's finicky. Like, even if you feel like you're good at it, the game will just say it didn't count. Well, why not? I did the same thing as I usually did, and the game will just say, yeah. fucking care. Do it again. Which is annoying because I used to be good at it, and like on occasion I'll still do it, but nowhere near as often as I used to. All right, we're not gonna boost. We're not gonna boost. We're not gonna boost. We're not gonna boost. Whoa! Wait a minute. Did Sonic even jump there? That was very strange.
The hitbox for the
Whoa!
ring is like... The hitbox for that boost ring is actually pretty large.
Yeah.
It's just your running is just fast enough to where.
So all right, but nothing changes when I'm just boosting and running. It's like maybe boosting it's easy for me to just clip through the fucking detection. Like I legit don't know. All right, well, we're gonna try again. We're gonna keep trying again until we get the fucking rank. But I want to try and hold on to my rings this time. And we're going to jump here. I did that a little too early. That was I made that way. That was really reckless what I just did there.
Felt my heart.
I need to be better about this hallway too because I'm kind of just like winging it. Maybe I should do the light speed dash for that trail of rings. This right here. This is weird. Okay, that's fine. At least we got that. We jump up and boost here. Okay, sometimes I boost that enemy, sometimes I don't. Boost. Jump.
Strike.
Nice cock.
Is that the Wii Sports edit?
I was boosting through that loop and I didn't get the rings. This game's fucking weird. Jump, jump, slide, slide. Yeah, I mean that's basically like trying to S rank. That's trying to S rank boost status in a nutshell. I haven't played Mega Man 8 in so long. You know what I need to do? I still have not played Mega Man 4, 5, and 6 for SGB. Can someone do me a favor? Can someone look up when I did the Mega Man 3 playthrough? I think that was a solo playthrough I did for SGB. For SGB, yes.
Let's see. John plays Mega Man.
Yeah, John plays Mega Man
2014.
11
years ago.
That was 11 years ago. Holy shit, I am way overdue. I want to record Mega Man 4, 5, and 6 because, well, one, I genuinely love 6. 6 is one of my favorites in the franchise. But, you know, Matt really wants to play Mega Man 8. And I'm tired of blue balling him. So, I should probably, like, get on that. This part right here I'm taking too long on. But it's
I
also...
gotta wonder if there's any stark quality difference between a game and its sequel on SGB. Like, you play the first game and it's in 240p, then you play the second game.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
I mean,
in,
but
like,
that just comes naturally with time, though, to be fair. All right.
That's it.
Hey! Good shit. Thankfully, we didn't need to do the speed. The time was fine. It was literally just rings. Yeah, it's fine. It's got the
What's that power stance?
For MMA, try the Saturn version. The Saturn emulator that runs the game perfectly now. I already tested in the Substack. I should have fully played through it. No problems. The question I have for that is because I don't disagree. I would like Matt to play the Saturn version just for the exclusive like stages and shit like that. But I want to play it in English. But I only have the Japanese version of Rockman 8. Is that Saturn emulator compatible on Steam Deck?
Like,
Because if we're going to emulate the Saturn version English, it's probably going to be via the Steam Deck. And Saturn emulation is kind of finicky, even in 2025.
Experiment, if you don't mind me asking, because you might know about this, what exactly determines Steam Deck compatibility? Because as far as I know, it's just like a Say that again.
Does it run on Linux? That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Some specific just shows all these specific builds, but that's why we have images. The flat packs, they just work. Trademark.
So would it change if you changed your Steam OS? Like, if you changed the OS to play Windows, would that change the compatibility?
Well, no, because then you just download the Windows build.
Okay. We kind of just go for broke on this one.
I know which certain emulator they're messing with, because I'm the one who first mentioned it.
What was that? You're also kind of quiet, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I'm not leaning into the mic and pulling me back.
Can you bring the mic closer to you?
Nope, it's as close as I can physically get.
No, but I mean, like, without you having to physically lean forward, is there any way that you could just, like...
Nope.
Oh, okay. Is the mic mounted, out of curiosity, or is it just like what kind of mic are you
it's
using?
mounted.
It's a Wave, right?
The same one you're using.
The same one. Okay, yeah, that's just very odd. Do you have like an arm on it, like I do?
Yep, got a big fuck off arm attached to it.
Does it? Is it
Discord
metal?
really needs a hard limiter
It's
for
metal.
audio.
No, I meant like a metal arm, like it's bionic. It's just holding the microphone.
Well, so I'm using one of those limited edition Metal Gear Solid 5 ones. Who told you? Was it phones? It's fucking phones, isn't it? Goddamn fucking crack at it.
That's not fair. I got a feeling this one is ring based.
But no, I mean, the Saturn
Wow, I somehow missed all of those fucking rings. That was very impressive.
Not even a year old, and it's already running a massive chunk of the library without much issue. And it's doing it accurately.
Oh, which library? Sorry.
The Saturn library.
Sick.
That's
my hot take about the game.
Rayman. And I was like, okay, well it runs, there's a few graphical issues. Why is that? Oh, it's VDP1 fuckery. What's the VDP1 fuckery? Oh, source issue. Alright, cool, fixed it.
That's my hot take about game preservation, is that Sega should just put out one final console that should literally just all of their consoles combined
You have that.
with a digital streaming service.
It's called the Steam Deck.
I know.
Yeah, Sonic, go.
That reminded me of that fucking Silver short on Sonic Paradox. Where he
You
tries to
can't
run
cross
up
the loop. That's right. You know, Silver never gets the idea to just run to the side of that thing. The Sonic are that shit, Silver. You're thinking too hard.
That was actually I just recently found out. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he's a friend of mine. His name is Chris. He was one of the people that animated. Not one of. He was the person to animate the short from Paradox of, I think somebody just stole my wallet. And I still quote that fucking clip today. It's like I credited that fucker on Darker Side of Me.
Oh, fuck.
And I had no idea he made that short.
Small world.
Chris Redfield. It's like Chris Del Isola.
I was so happy to make a short. Biomega Bear, did you contribute to Sonic Shorts? What did you do? Fucking hell, dude! Like, I don't like this enemy being there. This stage is really fucking bizarre. Like, it's a very unorthodox loophole. I like it more than the fucking, like, Spagonia one. If only because the gimmick of this one just seems to be, like, grabbing the right rail. Or just hitting the fuck... Never mind, I hate this stage.
Chad, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to shill a little bit. Because I did it earlier. What's the coolest thing you've ever worked on? No matter how minor.
The coolest
Brag
thing
on
you
it.
ever worked on? Yeah, if you want to be like talking about being, we're talking about. All right, so you want the inverse of the conversation we were having earlier. Where,
I want Chad to show off.
yeah, you want to like take pride in the stuff that you've created and you've shared with other people. I think that's the caveat we should probably emphasize. something that you're proud of, and you shared with people, and you're proud that you were able to put it out there.
Yeah, because I'm really curious to read all this, because that's probably the coolest part. Is, do you want to know? You know, VR chat, yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to like peruse around VR chat, and I got recognized a few times, which is really cool. But then I fucking met the Wax on VR chat.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck? What is the Wax doing here? And he goes, oh, hey, Victor, love your music. I'm like, what the fuck? So that's how I met the Wax, was through VR chat. Probably one of my wildest experiences.
I made a zine of digital paintings of my Beanie Babies and button-down shirts, painstakingly printed them, cut the pages into heart shapes, bound them with red thread, and put stickers all over them. That sounds like a lot, but at the very least, you're happy that you made it. That's the point. I wrote the ending of Chaotix and Heroes where Eggman says, once I conquer the world, I will pay you. And Hardcore's Forces where Eggman calls Vector and tells his money and not account, and Vector gets dollar signs in his eye. Well, at least Eggman made good on it, you know.
I mean, I've got two big ones on my belt.
Do tell, like, explain it, clarify.
I mean, I worked on a software development kit with Sony like a decade and a half ago now, but it's probably getting close to.
That's sick.
And what is the other thing?
Working with Nintendo European Research Division for a short while.
Bro, but even if I hit the X button, you have a fucking frame react to that. What the fucking shit is this? Kiss my ass, robot. Oh, no.
React to this button input that the camera's still trying to catch up to.
It's so easy.
Although in that latter case, that was with something that a lot of you maybe did use if you had a Wii U.
Yes, Santiago, I guess making that Tana edit bit for Deltron's stream fuckery of Johnny losing power and ended up being in the archive video.
You can thank Jason for that, actually. Jason is the one that edited that archive for me because he combined both aspects to it. Actually, I know Jason's not here. You said he was, I think he was still at work and what have you. But Jason has done a lot to help me get the archives like up to speed so that you guys are not strictly just waiting for me. To get things, because you guys know I'm terrible at it. Like I'm aware how fucking long it takes for me to upload or update the archives. I just finished making the damn Stormblood thumbnails for the 14 stuff, and I'm finally getting those uploaded. But Jason has taken measures to help me with certain things, and he did that for me, and I'm very appreciative of that. Also, we just thought the technical difficulty thing was very funny, so I thought we threw it in there. So thank you, Sonia.
I remember at one point the coolest, you know, I've mentioned this to Johnny before, but I figure I can tell Chad again, is that I made fan art for SGB's Heroes playthrough back when I was in high school.
Did we show it off?
Yeah, you did. I was credited wrong, which was great.
I have to know.
So yeah, no, it's completely funny. I was credited, but for the wrong piece.
Oh.
But that's because all the credits were off by an art piece.
Really?
If that makes sense.
Oh no! So
Yeah.
that means that probably means I fucking skipped a number when I was categorizing them. Fuck! I hate when I do that.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I found it funny at the time. But what's interesting is I credited myself as my old username at the time, which was Saxon, XACXON.
Wait, one more
But
time.
then XACXON.
XACXON. Okay, it doesn't ring a bell. Sorry.
It's a strange name. Yeah, it's a strange name.
It's so strange. I fucking ran into the same bed of spikes and like, fuck you, Zaxxon.
No, it's. I made that name because of a Star Wars MMO. To give you an idea.
Okay.
That was my first fantasy name. It also used to be my Twitter handle.
Yeah, I mean, like I get it.
Yeah, but the way I was credited on that was McKnight Victor, which I found kind of funny.
I've been knighted.
Yeah, Delusion Gamer spelled it right. Yeah. Yeah, now I just use my real name because it's just like every time like a system or a website gives you a warning like, hey, don't use your real name for your username. I just ignore that because my name is already like eternally online.
Yeah, but it's also synonymous with everything you do, so it's to sound completely corporate here. It's brand recognition. You know, it's like there's no. It doesn't help you to go under a pseudonym or a different name because people are expecting you to be this. You know,
right?
If to me, if someone telling me is like, oh, you should probably go under a different name, and they give me that advice, I was like, you're a porn artist. Like that's probably why you're giving me that advice is because you probably draw porn, right? You don't want everything to be under that umbrella. Like, no, I get it, but it's also as if
I will say, and I can't find it anymore, so I can't prove this. But my music was used at one point to advertise somebody's OnlyFans. They didn't ask, but they did credit me, and I was like, "Yo!" I was stoked. And it's like, you know, I get it. I don't judge.
No,
but that's probably gonna stick with me forever. Like, God, like that's maybe the one time I'm like, you know, maybe my mom shouldn't look up my work. Look up her baby boy's fucking work on the internet and find the wrong things.
Or the right thing. Fuck. That was karma. That was karma. That was karma.
Yeah, you earned that one.
That was karma. That was karma.
As you said the right things,
yeah.
Which I knew you were going with that joke. I had like that stereotypical porn music like play back in my head, like
at the very least, Careless Whisper starts playing in your ear.
It wasn't in a porn video, just like a risque image.
Because I got a few friends that are within the realms of NSFW work. That sort of thing, because they make ends meet and they legit make stuff that make people happy. And obviously, we're talking about within the realms of legality, right? I'm not. I don't want to get too into it on that sort of shit. But it's also as if I don't know why you're acting so embarrassed about this. Like it's like this is great work. Do I jerk off to it? No, but you know, a lot of people do.
Wait, if I did, I'd tell you.
I think it's less so about being about being universally accepted, and more so about there are some people who will just throw a fit about it anyway.
Over what specifically?
I can't really talk about it without like.
Okay, if
yes, I can.
You can share.
No, I can actually. Okay. There are artist friends that I have that work in certain industries where if they opened up about having a not safe for work alt, they would probably lose that official position.
Oh, okay.
Due to peer pressure and judgment.
I keep fucking running into that goddamn spiked wall, dude. Like it just blends in with the goddamn wall. I mean, I'm responsible for a third of my name. The other 2/3 was basically designated by other people. So you just. So it's kind of an amalgamation of something from you and nicknames from friends. That sort of shit. Yeah, like I can kind of see that. I don't know. It depends on the nickname. Because I've had my share of embarrassing nicknames right growing up.
I know there's like you get a. I don't know how to say this, but you get really upset by. Some call me, and then they call you your legal name.
My Juan, yeah. No, so I don't get upset. Upset. It's at the end of the day, it's kind of a silly thing to get upset about. But I am insistent that I be called John. You know, it's just because Juan is who my teacher called me. It's who my employer calls me. You know, and everyone else around me in my circle calls me John, so I prefer to be called John.
Whoa. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know either. I'm just kind of going with it. Fuck that guy. But also just completely... It just ruined my momentum on that damn booth, like, entirely. Like, what the fuck?
I love how the shield blocked you, and then the robot is like, oh yeah.
Well, the shield did its job, but I'm still here.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate this stage so much. What the fuck was that?
The robot's like, I stopped him.
Hey, god damn it. Because of my rings. I need more rings. I can't get hurt. Do you have a preference between John and Johnny? I don't care. Either or. You can call me John, you can call me Johnny. You know.
That's it, Chad. Please never call me Vic.
Like I don't like. I don't prefer more like. I don't prefer Juan. John Jon is just wrong. So that's just kind of like, you know, phonetically. Like if you were to just say John, you think it doesn't really matter. But like my name is not Jonathan. It's Juan. But John is spelled John. Bible John. You gotta think Bible John. Or if you're thinking Johnny, just, you know, well, John I think is only spelled Johnnny. No, sometimes I've seen Johnny spelled Jonny. Is that a thing? Is that correct? Actually, I don't know.
That's more like
Yeah, I've seen it.
Like just like not Juan, and especially not Wani. Because sometimes I'll tell people to like Wani, and I was like, what? That's just fucking wrong. On that sort of shit. Yeah, just John is perfectly fine.
Speaking of which, I still feel bad about putting so much emphasis on the H.
On what do you mean?
The H, so no, the H like emphasis in one.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember when I fucking pulled that shit?
Vaguely, you gotta have to refresh your memory.
I called you Juan, and you made me like don't put the Juan.
Oh, yeah. Like I was like, wait.
That was just wrong.
That was more like why'd you pronounce it that way?
It's because I need to take another Spanish lesson.
Oh. I thought you were just hawking the loogie. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, it's the cool whip problem.
Fucking.
I pulled a cool whip.
Oh, yes, Victor. Would you like some cool whip?
Will Wheaton.
I need more rings.
Chad, I vaguely mentioned it, but I can't stand being called Vic. So when I met, not some call me Johnny, but Johnny G. Willie.
Okay.
When I met him for the first time, it was kind of like I didn't have time to really say hi to him at first.
I think you shared this story before, but I think I might know where this is going.
Yeah, and it's a funny story, so I'll let you
Okay. Yeah, no.
That
was a very nice way of you saying "shut the fuck up."
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, go ahead. Continue on.
I could have sworn I didn't share this on stream.
No, you shared it before because I think you're about to tell us that John Julie called you Vic while he was on stage.
Well, yeah, that. He also signed my poster, Vic. But VIK, which is cursed. That's like cursed Vic. I still have that poster.
Has anyone called me Wanathan? No, never that. I think there's a threshold that people, even like people that in a shit post way won't cross it. Or like it's like that doesn't make any sense.
I like the shitpost threshold. Is there really a threshold?
I don't know, because it depends on how far the shitpost goes. Oh, there is.
Okay, everybody's making the fucking "my name's not Rick" joke in the chat. You're like the third person, Zodiac.
Okay, you just get no speed for that. Interesting. Fascinating.
Oh god, my head hurts. I've been laughing so much today.
Today has been a very interesting session. Fuck me. No, I mean, fuck me right now. But no, like this session started very unhinged, and kind of just mellowed out after the Discord problem, and then it's like I took NyQuil.
How much longer are you gonna go for though? I might have to go
At the very least, I want to try and S-rank this stage, but I'm gonna go for like another 10-15 minutes.
Okay, because I will have to leave in about 9.
Yeah, that's fine. Side note, it took me way too long to realize your logo is stylized as Juan. That's fine. A lot of people don't see it. People just think my initials is a JW, and that's fine. But you know,
Johnny Warties.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the funny thing that's ever come from like just my name in general, I think we shared it. I think it was last year, the year before. Johnny Gaming. Because someone sent me something. They spelt my name as Johnny Gaming. My first name was Johnny, and my last name was Gaming. Is it still pinned? Pinned where? Like in the Discord or in Twitch chat? Because I legit don't know. Yeah, and Adam Bob made the bumper for it, which I still have because it's hilarious. Never not getting rid of that.
You ever gotten those
I'm never getting rid of
AI generated or chat GPT emails that
Yes,
start with
all the time.
Hey, insert channel brand.
Yes, absolutely. I get those all the time. My business email is flooded with those things. It's like, you fucking idiots. You guys don't actually know what I'm talking about. You know what I love? I love when Brain Scratch gets those things. I was like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Here we go.
Do you remember we apparently ate you in Metroid Prime?
Motherfucker, it's just like the email just goes on and treated us as like royalty, and I was like, well, we are Z-listers at best. It's like, you're so full of shit. Try not boosting into that section with the spikes. You say that, but I'm gonna fucking forget about it. See, I did it right there. See? But I did that, and because I demonstrated that I did it anyway, I ate shit.
Okay, well, in my little test here, Mega Knight seems to run fine.
Oh, on the Saturn?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yo,
The only thing I
agent.
noticed
I don't have an
was-
unpaid bill in Florida. I got an unpaid bill in Colorado.
What?
You don't get those fucking spam calls or messages that let you know that you have an outstanding car payment due in like Colorado, in insert state here? Because I get those all the fucking time. God damn it! Thought I was fast enough. But
Well, I don't
apparently
drive,
was
so no.
not. Yeah.
And I'm not on that continent, so no either. Generally, when people send me those messages, I tend to threaten them back.
Oh, you know what's a problem is, I'm getting spam emails from this handle. It's like, it always starts with AHA Lab,
Yeah.
and it's a different domain every single time.
Well, yeah, because
But it's like this,
they have to be on so many burner accounts.
and I don't know how to get rid of it. And it's like, reply with unsubscribe to unsubscribe. And it's, I don't trust that shit.
Oh, what the fuck? Why was someone looking the other way? I forgot that jump too. Now I gotta go this way. I missed those rings as a result. And I missed that shit. And I missed that shit. I get these rings, but those rings are not really as much as I really want them to. And now I'm taking this other path instead of the grind rail. I really want to take it. Don't hit those springs, because those springs lead to spikes. Then I'm gonna hit this spring, then I'm gonna helmet attack you, and then light speed dash over here. Then I grab a pull, then I go past the shield dude. Then I jump here, and then I helmet attack, I stomp, get ready to jump. Orange loop, spring, yellow rails, jump here.
This is incredible.
Launcher,
It's like a learning
no. Go, please tell me back, thank you. Okay, what the fuck hit me? Was it spikes?
There was spikes at the end of
Were
that.
there spikes at the end of that? Okay, I didn't see those.
Yeah.
Here we
But it did kind of look like you tripped and got launched.
Yeah, I thought like I thought I tripped on air for a second, but if it was spikes, then like okay, that's deserved. Anyway, what was I talking about? Right, I was air dashing through this. I'm gonna hit the balloon. I'm gonna stomp. I'm gonna hit the yellow rail and pass find China. Do the QTE. I'm gonna hit this spring. I'm gonna homing attack you guys, then hit this guy. Hit this guy, which sends me up because he has a booster in front of him. I'm gonna boost here because I'm not supposed to. Then I'm gonna jump here because there's spikes. Hit the X button so I can avoid the missiles. Then I'm gonna boost here, jump, and get that fucking balloon. Because Sonic was facing the wrong way when I was doing the air boost, he went backwards and completely negated my attempt to go on the top rail. Thank you, Sonic Unleashed. Love you. Love you. Love you a lot. Absolutely, just fucking can't get enough of you.
Class from the Ming Dynasty. Ruined. Thank you.
Don't hit those boosters.
Don't.
The bumpers. Homing attack here.
No, I just like don't.
Then got a light
Don't.
speed dash here. Gotta go past this guy. All right. Then I'm gonna like grab this, and then now I can actually take this ramp. Then I'm gonna jump here. And then I'm gonna hit this thing. I'm gonna hit you too. I'm gonna hit you. Then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna hit this launcher, goes through the brick walls, hit the spring, loops, more things. Think, boop, bop, boop. All right, now back on the rail. Go back. That shield guy just eats shit every single time. I'm out of boost power though. Get rid of that guy. Didn't do anything, but fuck him and fuck his kids. And we're gonna jump on the square platforms and hit the square thing, jump over this so that you don't get accidentally knocked on the side of that. Okay, I hate that part of the level a lot. Then we're gonna boost here. There we go. That's still not enough.
That was not enough, was it?
Nope. We need more rings. We need more rings. We just need more rings.
Some call me narrator.
This is what you get for touching that dial. Yep. We're getting there. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Like I could feel it in my bones. Oh, I don't know how to do C++. I was never taught that as a kid or as a teenager. I have friends when I was in college talking about their high schools had C++ certification programs. Like, what the fuck? I didn't have that.
Here we go.
Has anyone ever did ActionScript?
Showing your fucking age there, Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
Fraps anyone?
All right, so loop, hit this thing. All right. No, it's like talking out loud about like being like doing the play-by-play commentary for my actually just kind of help me process shit. I didn't mean to hit that thing. All right, so then I'm gonna do this, then jump over this, right? Then I'm gonna hit that, then I'm gonna jump over this because that guy is cringe. Then I'm gonna jump. This fucking hell, dude. Like sometimes I bounce off of the balloon and sometimes I don't.
Here we go.
But to answer Vic's question, yes, I actually did use fraps a lot back in the day. Before
Hey, no way, you should call me Vic.
Who am I? Johnny Giolelli. I'm sorry, no, I used to use fraps all the time before I started live streaming, because now I just use like OBS for PC screen recording. But back then, that's all I really had because I didn't like using Hypercam because of the fucking watermark. I wasn't going to pay for it.
Doesn't even know how to crack an app, shaking my damn head.
No, okay, to be fair. And none of you are going to narc me out, right? I used to pirate software all the time, like Adobe stuff, especially in college.
I mean, you're morally obligated to it.
Yeah. Obviously, you're morally obligated for one thing, but also like when I was in college, I used to pirate all kinds of software because I was a college student. I was a broke college student. I couldn't fucking afford this shit, but I wanted to use the program.
Really quick, I gotta go, so have a good rest of the stream.
Yeah, we'll be wrapping it
about
up
5
anyway.
minutes.
Yeah, I do appreciate the company, Victor.
That's it.
What the fuck was that? What was that noise?
Yeah, of course it runs better, because it can't call home. One of the most important parts of promoting software, stop it calling home. Please, I know we were talking about we're on C tier list. Honey, I'm on A list. You don't want to know about that list. I'm pretty sure there's multiple of them. And it's incontinental.
That felt worse than before. Yay! Just barely.
Notice how we got the S once Victor disappeared. Coincidence, I think not.
Performance enhancing drug. Victor leaves the call.
Yeah, you just need the experiment trademark power boost.
Oh, okay. We are going to call it a wrap for today's Sonic Unleashed session. We are well over halfway through the S-Rank shenanigans because we have just one more daytime stage with Chunnan. I think we have to S-Rank the boss as well. Was there a daytime? No, there was a nighttime boss in Chunnan. We need to we have to S-Rank the Act 3 stage. And then the Werehog, I don't remember if we S-Ranked Chun-Nan already? I don't think we did. No, we A ranked it. At least it's not very long. We have to A rank Act 1 and the boss fight, which shouldn't ask for too much. So we have about halfway through. We're halfway through Chun-Nan, and then afterwards, I think is Empire City or Shamar. We have 4 stages, basically. We have Empire City, we have Shamar, and we have Adabat. And basically, like, our adventures are still well underway for 100%. Sonic Unleash, all the fucking things.
Adabat. That's a shitty PDF reader.
Yeah, and we have the hot dog missions to go well. Like that emote at the end of hot dog missions is foreboding as fuck. But before we get wrapped up here for tonight, let's plug the art contest as we normally do. As always, folks, there is an art contest tied to this because it's a 3D Sonic Collectathon live stream series. We always do this for Sonic, and only Sonic, because people tend to give more shit about Sonic art than any other franchise we've done. I think there was like one other time we tried Final Fantasy VI.
Brave New World.
Yeah, we tried doing art contest for that, and it didn't get nearly as many entries as Sonic because people tend to just like drawing Sonic more than Final Fantasy, and that's fine. But yeah,
I remember I spent a month doing the piece for that one.
I'd imagine so. So rules are simple. Rules are simple, real quick. It must be based on the playthrough. Basically, anything that's come out of our mouths, topics related or unrelated to Sonic, is all fair game as long as it is based on what happens in the stream itself. So don't take an unrelated, topic or meme from another thing and make art based on that, because that's not going to count. It has nothing to do with the stream series. You have to have a PayPal for cash prize. This is non-negotiable. PayPal is what I use, so that's generally why. I understand if you don't want to use a PayPal, but you're going to need one if you want a straight cash prize. If not, if you don't have a PayPal, I can at least gift you a card for a game system, preferably Steam. I can't do digital Nintendo gift cards anymore. Nintendo doesn't do that. Strangely enough, I found out the hard way last month. Yeah, like
you just got to know where to look.
I'll take your word for that, but it's nowhere near as easy. Like I used to get my digital codes from Amazon and what have you, and I can't do that anymore. And I kind of found out the hard way like a month and a half ago when I was giving out the prizes for the Mario Kart 8 tournament that I was holding. But either way, if you don't have a PayPal, we can at least give you a gift card for a game system of your choice, preferably Steam. Entries can be 2D, 3D, handcrafted, as long as it's yours. I don't care. It could be a 2D illustration. It could be a 3D model. It could be something handcrafted. One time, I got one entry that I got was a crochet, and that was really cute. I should go without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Sign your work, otherwise I won't accept it. If I don't see a signature on this bitch, I can assume one of two things: either you stole the work, or you're not proud of the work and you're embarrassed by it. Don't be embarrassed. Let people see your work and let people know that it was you. No AI generated imagery. I mean, this is kind of obvious, but I'll say it anyway. Do not use AI to generate anything. Please don't waste your time. Don't do it. Send your entry to johnnysonicartcontest@gmail.com. The subject should read Sonic Unleashed Art Contest. This makes it easy for me to filter and categorize when I'm gathering the entries and getting ready for the slideshow. And most importantly, best of luck. Have fun. Here are the prizes. This is the USD. If you are overseas and you win the prize, you will be getting the USD equivalent. So I don't exactly know how this converts to euros and what have you, but third place, 50 USD. Second place is 100 USD. First place is 150 USD. I think I got the numbers mixed up there, but you guys can see it on the screen right there. I think that's Nora. She just got back home. So best of luck. Have fun. I wish you guys all the best of luck. Where's T-Post Silver, my sweet boy? That's so sick. Oh, 06 is so old news. Sonic old news. The next gen. Fuck out of here, Silver. What is it? Sonic Rivals? Actually, no, I'm thinking about it. If we were to continue playing like other 3D Sonic games from this point forward, I think the next time Silver shows up is the Rival series, isn't it? Or no, do we count the party mode in Sonic and the Secret Rings? I think had Silver the Hedgehog in it. But if we're talking about more like a mainline, what mainline is the closest you can get, like platforming game, I think Rivals is next. But that's a discussion, a topic, a tangent for another time. I want to thank Experiment, Victor, Jason, Fonz, and Trios for being part of the conversation earlier, and for this was a very out there session, I feel. But also I feel like towards the second half of that, we got pretty insightful talking about what makes us happy as either, you know, musicians, artists, content creators, just creators in general. I love talking about that kind of shit because if there's one thing that I absolutely love feeling more than anything in anything that I do is feeling validated by people who do this, who have similar feelings or do the same shit that I do. So thank you guys for that. I do appreciate that. I know sometimes like I tune things out because I'm like focused on what's in front of me, but I am listening to you guys, and I thank you so much for the words of encouragement. All right, let's find someone. Let's see if a mutual's on air before we raid a rando. Okay, we're not starving for options, it looks like. Oh, and I'm surprised like the front page on my Twitch feed was not a big titty VTuber. We are going to raid. We're going to raid Super Butter Buns. I haven't raided her in a while. Super Butter Buns. Let me see. Yeah, a hashtag horsing around. We can do that. Absolutely. I'm slacking. Wait, what am I slacking on? Not knowing big boobied VTubers? I know a big boobied VTuber, Boa. She's a real sweetheart. Okay, guys. Send Super Butter Buns my love, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with the final Deltarune Chapter 4 live stream. That probably won't go on terribly long, but we'll make it last. But have a good night, everybody. Take care.